Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to the Horsey and Fox podcast, episode 19, the final episode of the year, the Christmas special. I am one of your hosts, of course, James, joined by George.
Hello. Why did you hesitate to say your name as if your name wasn't James?
I almost said lasers, that's why. And I was,
the Horsey and Fox podcast brought to you by Lasers and Long in Fox Gaming.
Yeah,
On this
welcome,
fine
fellas. This is the episode of the podcast. Anyway, how are you doing? What's up?
Doing really good. I'm having a great
That's
time.
good.
I feel
Nice.
very Christmassy. I don't know if I do particularly, but I feel certainly more Christmassy now than I did at the beginning of the month.
Yeah. Well, I feel this is probably the most Christmassy I've felt all month, to be honest with you. I've got the Christmas tree behind me. It was there last episode, but now it feels like it's, it really is adding to the mood. I'm wearing a Santa hat.
I don't have any. I got no Christmas decorations in my room. I can't find any Santa hats. Bjorn is naked behind me. He's not even wearing clothes this episode.
Didn't even get him a Santa hat or a little pair of red furry overalls or something.
I'm so sorry, Bjorn. Also, fuck you, whoever said, "What's that in the background?" That's my son.
What's that in the background? Someone replied to that as well and said, what did they say?
They said the founded scarab.
Oh,
And the guy replied, like, no way, I couldn't even tell that was supposed to be scarab. It wasn't. How is this look anything like... What's his name again? Joe? That's his name, isn't it?
So funny.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Most recent guest on the Jazz Lounge. I had Joe on last
Hey!
episode. Just went out the other
Sweet.
day on
Cool.
patreon.com/lasers. So that was a bunch of fun.
Nice.
A bunch of fun. I feel like you can't say that. It doesn't make
I
any
had
sense.
bunches of fun.
But it's the Christmas episode today. Yeah, I've not felt particularly Christmassy this Christmas.
No.
And I think part of it was because we didn't even put our decorations up until I don't know. It was when you were here, because we had a little get together with a bunch of the old community friends.
Yeah.
My
Good
tree
time.
wasn't up yet. So
Oh shit, yeah, it wasn't, was it?
we put it up on, I guess it was like the 11th or something, which so yeah, it's not felt particularly Christmassy, and I've been
okay, I
so
didn't even
fucking
notice.
busy that I've just not had time to soak in the joy, the festive
Christmassy
joy.
vibes. You watched any Christmas movies yet?
Yeah, one. My plan this year was to actually watch. I wanted to watch a bunch of the classic Christmas films, but I've only had time to watch one, and it was Die Hard, which I've never seen, which would
Neither
be.
have I.
I'd need to watch it probably.
I just want to get in on the joke.
But the only Christmas movie I've watched this year was The Search for Santa Paws.
It's
Because
that.
I put it on. It's part of the Air Bud franchise.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those guys.
It's really shit film. It's also a musical, weirdly, and it feels like it was semi-inspired by Final Fantasy because they've all got these crystals, and there's this giant crystal that is the source of all magic or whatever.
They have ether.
So I do
it's
think
called.
maybe they were looking at this film when they made Final Fantasy 16 in particular.
They must have done.
There's literally a mother crystal at the North Pole. But yeah, no, it was a shit film. It was really shit. It was.
I mean, they milked the fuck out of this dog franchise.
They did. There's a lot of them.
Didn't they make a one where they play basketball?
Maybe there are a lot. There's a lot, and the Search for Santa Paws is a prequel to one of them. I forget which one it is. They've got a whole cinematic universe on their hands here.
The Air Bud cinema, they do. It's from 1997 to whenever. Do they still make them?
I don't know. It's a prequel to Santa Buddies, which is movie that came out in 2009, and then Search for Santa Paws came out in 2010.
Air Bud Cinematic Universe. I need to see all of these movies.
The most recent one was Super Buddies, and that was 2013. So it looks like it's over.
Air Bud Golden Receiver, Air Bud World Pup, Air Bud 7th Inning Fetch, Air Bud Spikes Back, and then they've got a spin-off which is the Duke, which is like a new character. It's like a different breed of dog. Then you've got
God.
MVP, MVP Most Valuable Primate, which is a monkey series.
Oh my god, I didn't know about any of
MVP
these.
2, MXP Most Extreme Primate. This has got so much fucking movies. They've got Chestnut, Hero of Central Park. Spy Mate, which is a monkey movie about spies.
What the fuck?
And then they've got Air Buddies, then Snow Buddies, then Space Buddies, Santa Buddies, The Search for Santa Paws, then Santa Paws 2, Spooky Buddies, Treasure Buddies, Super Buddies, Russell Madness. Monkey
No
Up.
way! Is that the same fucking franchise as Air Bud?
I'm on IMDb right now. It's
I'm looking
the
at it as well.
ABCU.
There is no way Russell Madness is part of the Air Bud universe. Maybe
gotta
it
be.
is.
It's by the
Oh,
same
God.
director as all. It's Robert Vince.
Oh my god.
It's
Are
just a spin-off.
Are they just sort of like are they actually in the same universe? Are they
Well, I
crossovers?
trust IMDb. It's a very good source for film news and
That's
information.
true.
Monkey Up,
Monkey Up.
Popstar,
Wait,
Better
Monkey
Together.
Up? Is that like Up, but monkey?
And instead of a
version
house,
it?
they're in a car.
I mean, there is balloons on that car.
They were trying to cash in on the Up hype, even though it
my
came out like
God.
years before 2016.
And then they made 4 Pupstar films.
Yeah, and then Puppy Star Christmas was the last one in
Wow.
2018.
Puppy Star Christmas. That was the last Airbud. Oh yeah, a song-filled new Airbud Pupstar movie.
Yeah.
So it is. So they what the fuck?
What happened to the Air Buddies though?
They
Or the Super
die?
Buddies? They die
Maybe-
at the end of Super Buddies.
Maybe they became
Become martyrs.
super, and yeah, maybe. There's a camel in Treasure Buddies. It's just a middle
Comic relief
above us.
character.
It's a fucking camel.
It's got like the Indiana Jones font as well.
It does, doesn't it?
Wait, Treasure and Buddies is a different font, but they're really similar. That's a
Yeah,
terrible.
because Buddies
terrible
is
poster.
it's the Buddies font.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
They have it in all of them.
This man. Oh, Robert Vince didn't even create this series. He just took it over in like 2002 and just ran with it.
That's so fucking weird.
I guess all his friends that helped him direct the other ones like dropped out in like the early 2000s, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna carry on for like 16 years."
Because the first one's Charles Martin Smith,
Yeah.
and then the second one's Richard Martin, and then it's Bill Bannerman, and then it's Robert Vince, and he just went
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
He made his, the critically acclaimed Airbud the 7th Inning Fetch, which was just a great film. It's got a raccoon in it. Holding a fucking baseball. I don't watch all these
Jesus
films now in chronological
Christ.
order. Oh wait, what's happened to my camera? Why is it like all unfocused like that?
Oh no.
Oh, that's okay. It's gone back to normal now. I don't know how long it was like that, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even fucking matter.
doesn't
Who
matter.
watches
It
the
doesn't
video on
matter.
this anyway?
I don't know. Someone probably does. Let us know if you're a YouTube listener. Do you watch the video, or do you not?
If you're
Watch
a
it.
YouTube buddy,
Or or do you just, because what I tend to do when have a podcast on that's like has a video to it as well. It'll be like the secondary thing that I'm doing, because I might like be playing Forza or mopping up trophies in something or whatever, and I have a podcast on. I usually have it on my other monitor, so I can still see it. I'm not like staring at it constantly, but if like something relevant happens that is like on screen that's mentioned on the podcast, then I can glance over and be like, oh, I saw it.
you like flick your eyes over, be like,
which
yeah, I
is-
got the context.
Yeah,
That's true.
Which is good. So I suppose it's a nice thing. I don't know if anyone does that though.
I'll do that as well.
That's good. Okay. Then we're doing this for a reason. We're doing
That's
this
only
for-
if I'm sitting at my, my desk to listen to a podcast.
Mm.
Obviously, I'm not going to do that in the car.
No. Oh my god. Fuck. When scrolling
even
through these
talking
Airbud films, I thought the stars were out of 5 stars, and I was like, holy shit, these are rated really high.
They're critically
But-
acclaimed.
They're not out of that.
No.
Yeah, no, it's definitely out of 10 stars, isn't it? Yeah, it is out of 10
100%.
stars, because the first one has a 5.3.
Like the best rated one.
The
Oh,
highest rate. Oh no,
Search
Chestnut
for
Hero
Santa
of Central
Claus.
Park is 5.7.
oh yeah, I think that's the highest rated one. That's the best one.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Chestnut never got another solo film. It was only in team up films. I'm assuming. I don't know if he was or not.
Oh,
I've never watched any of these. Well, I think I've watched Snow Buddies.
Snow Buddies. I think
Is that even one?
It is one, yeah. 2008.
Yeah, I think I've watched that one, and that's it. And maybe Air Buddies.
Wow. They released two of these in 2009. They released Space Buddies and Santa Buddies.
Oh man, fans of the ABCU were just eating good that year.
God, what the fuck? Yeah, but that's the only Christmas movie I've watched this year. Have you watched any Christmas movies?
No.
Oh.
No, I haven't even done anything Christmassy at all. Well, no, I did do something Christmassy, but I haven't watched any Christmassy content. I want to watch Claws though.
Oh yeah, you should.
Because I haven't watched that before. It looks good.
Very
I've heard good
good.
things about it.
It's very, very good. Best Christmas movie, I would say.
Yeah, I remember you saying that before. It was the greatest Christmas movie ever conceived.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. Everyone should watch it. Everyone should watch it. It's a great movie. It's very, very good.
It's a banger.
But I did have one topic that I thought would be interesting to ask you the question of.
Go on.
Which is, I put out a video the other day, like a couple of weeks ago, which was a Christmas video about my favourite Christmas games that aren't about Christmas. So they're not like Christmas games, but they're games that make me feel like it's all Christmassy. What would some of yours be? Do you have any picks of games that just feel like you're like, oh, there, this is a Christmas vibe?
Oh, it's got to be Fable 3, hasn't it? That is a true Christmas game.
That was one of mine too. Fable is definitely Christmassy. That's for sure.
It's like loading up the Fable 3 main menu. It just reminds me of Christmas Day or Boxing Day, or the Christmas period.
It's a nice vibe. It is a nice vibe. It's always good to get into Fable, and I think that because all three Fable games are so similar, I feel like it extends. I could play any three of those at Christmas, to be honest, and feel the vibes.
That's for sure.
For sure. Is there any others? I wonder if you have any unique ones that I didn't think of. I feel like
Arkham Origins is a sure bet.
Yeah, but that's Christmas. It's a Christmas.
It's not about
game.
Christmas. Who the fuck talks about Christmas in that film?
Well, okay.
Like
when I say
film,
about
call it a
Christmas, I mean like it's not set at like Christmas is not a part of the thing at all.
Call of Duty Zombies. I played
that's interesting.
1 year. It was like the year I got my laptop, or the year we got our laptops. I got custom zombies. So I guess World at War specifically, Call of Duty World at War, custom zombies.
Custom, yeah.
That reminds me of Christmas because you can get loads of funny Christmassy maps, or you don't even have to do that. You can get anything you want. Sitting down, like I have a distinct memory of like Christmas 2011 or 2012 or something. Sitting at the kitchen table while Mum was making that sort of homemade KFC that she used to do.
Oh, classic.
And I was playing custom zombies, and it was just a great time.
That is a classic. That is a classic vibe. Oh man, I completely forgot custom zombies was even a thing.
Honestly, they got it on Black Ops 3 now, and it's really fucking good.
Oh, I think I've seen some little clips of it.
Yeah, people have like remade machine or whatever. Old maps and stuff. It's insane. Yeah. Black Ops 3 Zombies is fucking brilliant. It's just such a banger.
Yeah, that's nice.
Other Christmas games. Can't really think of any, to be honest. No, I literally can't think of any.
Damn. Well, I had a long time to think about it because I was planning the video, but I had.
It's true.
What were some of the ones that I had? Well, Assassin's Creed Syndicate was one of them, which was because I literally have played it every Christmas for the last 4 years. So, sadly,
I guess
so
AC
that reminds me of
Unity.
Christmas. Unity, really?
Yeah, because me, you, and Tyler used to do the
yearly
Unity thing.
Oh god, I missed that. That sucks. That was the last one was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And it wasn't even. It didn't even work properly. That was such a fucking funny video.
It's fucking stupid.
Where it was just me and you on separate Unity saves, running around doing nothing, while Tyler was just on his webcam. That was funny. That was a great video.
Yeah. Sorry, your other Christmas
Yeah,
games.
I also had what else was there? Minecraft. I put in Minecraft, very Christmassy game. You know,
Minecraft would do like nice little
Christmas.
nice little adventure map, or just a nice little survival.
Yeah, it's a good one. Fucking Little Inferno, which I thought was about Christmas. I thought it was set at Christmas, but it's not set at Christmas, so it counts.
It's just a depressing town that rains ash.
Yeah, it's a great game. I like it
It's
a lot.
really
A DLC
good.
came out for that recently. A new DLC, 10 years after the game came out.
I stumbled onto the Little Inferno website for some reason and saw that they'd updated it, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
do you stumble onto the Little Inferno website?
I don't know. I must have just been searching up old games, and I was like, "Little Inferno," and then I went onto their website.
It is out, and it's a Christmas DLC.
Ah, nice.
So I'm gonna play that at some point on stream. Maybe
From
I'll
the
do it
Tomorrow
Christmas Eve.
Corporation. I think the Yogscast did a video on the DLC as well, actually,
Oh.
which is quite nice because it's like that's how I found out about the game. Was they did
The original,
and then I just made I made a let's play of my own, copying them.
Yeah, I did too. I remember doing that. I don't know if I finished it. I feel like I didn't, even though it's like the shortest game known to man. I feel like I didn't finish it.
I didn't finish mine either. Well, it was back when people used to do like 15-minute videos for let's plays. So let's plays would be like hundreds of episodes long.
Yeah, I did 6 episodes, and no, I didn't finish it. That's crazy.
That's how it is.
6 episodes, and I didn't finish it. I also probably fucking sucked too. I probably had no clue how to solve the puzzles. I was reading these. It's such an easy fucking game. But I probably didn't know what I was doing because I just sucked.
That's okay. You can do it now. You can redo it.
Exactly. Well, I've streamed it before, so that was fun. It was fun to go through it. I feel like I'd never finished the game before. I'd seen the ending because I like watched someone else play it. Maybe it was the Yogscast. I don't know if they finished it in their video, but
I think I don't even they probably didn't, knowing them. They used to fucking quit let's plays all the time.
Yeah, but I definitely saw the ending, so I knew what happened because I watched someone else finish it. But it was fun to finish it myself and go through it.
I'll tell you what's a Christmassy game.
What?
Skyrim.
Ooh, yeah, true. Someone did comment on that on my video. They were like, "I'm surprised Skyrim's not here." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're probably right." But I felt like it was too easy because it's all covered in snow. I'm like, obviously, it kind of affects Christmas a little bit.
Yeah, but like it
does.
I've played a lot of Skyrim around Christmas. I was gonna say Fallout 4 as well, because that Christmas that Fallout 4 came out, I played so much Fallout 4 over the Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
So I sort of associate that year with Fallout 4.
Yeah. Yeah. I also had 2 of the more interesting ones that I thought were a bit Christmassy was Death Stranding and The Witcher 3.
See, Death Stranding I haven't played, so I can't attest to that.
Because I played a lot of that winter 2019. I played a shit ton of it, and I never finished it, but I played a lot of it in bulk, in one go.
Oh, you never finished it?
No, I never finished it. I want to, but I had to move on and do other stuff because
boring shit game,
videos on
terrible.
It's great.
Kojima fell off.
but the whole game is obviously it's about delivering packages, which is very Santa-y.
True.
So I was like, that makes sense. That works.
Norman Reedus is Santa.
Yeah, he might just be.
Death Buddies.
Death Buddies! The final movie in the Airbud franchise.
Norman Reedus stars in Death Buddies.
Jesus fucking
fucking hell.
Witcher
3 works.
The Witcher 3, because the reason I picked that is because the Netflix show, season 1 and 2 both came out at Christmas.
Oh.
And everyone was kind of talking about it around then. It just kind of...
Yeah.
It made December feel all Christmassy.
And then everyone was like, oh, I'm going to play The Witcher 3.
Too. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's mostly games that come out in the winter season become synonymous with that year's Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very personal and subjective thing.
Yeah.
Because it's never really going to be the same for everyone. It's just like whatever you played at Christmas, you're going to be like, oh, that reminds me of Christmas. Good vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for me, Uncharted Golden Abyss reminds me of Christmas. That's a very Christmassy game for me because I played
Assassin's
it on
Creed
Boxing Day.
Liberation. The PSP edition.
It was
or
on
the PS
PSP,
Vita
wasn't it?
edition,
Yeah.
sorry.
The Vita, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh god.
Fuck.
But,
Yeah, there's oh my god, there's so many random games that remind me because like fucking the Goblet of Fire game on the PSP.
Banger.
Deathly Hallows Part 1. That's another.
What, on fucking on Kinect?
Was it Connect?
We had the Deathly Hallows game. I think it was part 1 on. We had it for Xbox 360, and it was a Kinect game, and it was fucking shit.
Oh, I just remember one Christmas, whatever Christmas it was that it came out. I remember me and you playing it. It was after we watched Doctor Who, and we were just playing that game, and it was such a fucking shit game. But I remember it being hilarious because it was so fucking shit.
I remember the
and that
Half-Blood
was
Prince a lot better, because that game was actually banging. Was it the
that
Half-Blood
one was
Prince?
pretty good. Half-Blood Prince and Order of the Phoenix. I feel like Order of the Phoenix was better.
It's one where you can do the potion mixing and stuff, and it goes
That's
different
Half-Blood
colours.
Prince, yeah.
I fucking loved that game.
Yeah, that was good fun.
Hogwarts
good
Legacy? Nah.
Could never do
Half-Blood
it.
Prince. Well, Chamber of Secrets is the best Harry Potter
Chamber of
game.
Secrets is great. I do love Chamber of Secrets. Part of that
was
is the
fucking
Jeremy
banger.
Soule soundtrack, to be honest.
No! Harry! Oh, fucking hell, I couldn't even do it.
It's all come full circle. Classic Horsey and Fox moments. Top 5 Horsey and Fox moments that nobody can access anymore.
Exactly, because the
But-
stream's not up.
Absolutely no reason.
No reason at all. We just
I
felt
don't know
like
what
purging
happened.
it.
We just lost them.
Yeah, actually, we don't have them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all gone. But
Yeah,
we should,
they're
you know,
just
if we have a
all gone.
stream again, we'll put that donation alert back on.
Yeah, true.
It's probably
That
still
is-
on. It's probably
It is still
there.
on, yeah. It is still on.
Uh,
But yeah, no, that is crazy thinking about it though. That I think we have like over 350 streams or something that are just private.
Fucking hell.
So you know that's a large amount of our time that is just gone.
Wasted.
Just
It's okay
completely
though. Horsey
gone.
and Fox was always a fucking time sink that had no purpose anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, true. That is true. It literally was. It was just every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Like just there was no point to it really.
Fuck,
just-
every Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, the Tuesdays and
Back when we did
Thursdays.
the Tuesday and Thursday streams, it was always a different vibe. Tuesday and Thursday was always a totally different vibe to
I
the
wanted
Saturday
to just
streams.
fucking get off, do my own thing because I had school or whatever. I was like, fuck's sake.
They were they were fun. There were so many fun streams. That one of
No, they were.
the time when we were playing Chamber of Secrets and fucking I can't remember who it was, Prime or whoever, and his like band of like anti-joke gamers came into chat and they were doing all these anti-jokes
Goon Squad came
and we were
in.
losing it. It
Oh
was so
god,
fucking funny. And
We
that was
did,
back in the day when we didn't have a Discord or even like a Skype group or anything. It was just like the community was whoever showed up to Horsey and Fox streams and was in the chat.
It was
That was it.
amazing.
And it'd be the
Oh,
same
so
group of
good.
like 20 people every time, and that
It
was
was
the whole
so
community.
good. It was so good.
It
Like,
was
it was actually amazing. The Kingdom Hearts streams were just the pinnacle of Horsey
Oh
and
my
Fox.
god, they were so fucking good. There was that one weekend where we did back to back streams like 3 days in a row that were all like 10 hours long.
Oh my god,
That
was that
fucking-
Kingdom Hearts 2?
It was Chain of Memories and then Kingdom Hearts 2 because it was the one where we were
Fuck.
fighting Vexen for ages.
Oh, at Elf.
And then and then
Colin
Colin
Blackett
came in and
comes
was
in.
like, "Is that at Elf?" And Ozzy said, "I fucking ate Sora's key or whatever."
People would devolve in that chat in ways
it
that
was
are
so
unfathomable.
It was
It
so
was
fucking
amazing.
good. It was so
Oh
good.
god, what a weird time.
Oh man.
We should
Classic.
definitely stream on Horsey and Fox again at some point.
Yeah,
as like
we
a sort
should.
of one-off thing.
Yeah, we really should do
Gotta
another.
do Sonic 06. We have to.
Yeah, I reckon Sonic 06 would be a solid one, and I'm sure once Kingdom Hearts 4's out and there's like if there's secret bosses and stuff, we'll fucking
Yeah.
we'll do all of that shit. As
That'll be a
well, 'cause
return to form.
That's the that's the classic. That's the classic Horsey and Fox stream series
It's Horsey and Fox bread and butter.
is Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom
Man,
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Right. Did you have any more Christmassy games?
I did. No, not Christmassy games. I did have another thing I wanted to ask though, just to sort of round off 2023 in some sort of meaningful way.
Yep.
I thought I would ask you, and I don't know. The question is actually not what I was originally going to ask you. I was going to ask you what were your favorite games this year, but instead I'm going to ask you what games have you played this year, because I feel like I don't even know.
I've played. Oh, wait, let me get a list of 2023 games up, because I mean, if you saw my fucking PlayStation Wrapped, the majority of the year I was playing fucking Call of Duty.
That's genuinely embarrassing. There's like 500 hours of Call of Duty. You've played more hours of Call of Duty than I've played PlayStation this year. That's fucking insane.
It's a little guilty pleasure, right? We don't tell the kids about that one.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I've played Resident Evil 4. I played Final Fantasy 16. I played Spider-Man 2. I played the Dead Space remake. I've not played Armored Core. Not played Payday 3 or Minecraft Legends. What the fuck is that?
I have no idea. I think it's
I
that,
played 4 new
games
this year.
Wow.
Didn't even play Starfield or Dead Island 2.
Damn.
Or Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Well, see, that's interesting because I also have not played the best games that came out this year. Like I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, which won Game of the Year.
True, it did.
I have played about 2 hours of Mario Wonder, which was really fun, but I've not gone back to it and played any more of it yet, which I do want to do. I've only recently just got around to playing Alan Wake 2. I'm almost done.
I want
to
play that, but I need to play the first one first.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It looks amazing.
It's for me. It's one of those games where, you know, like a God of War 2018 or a Last of Us Part 2, where you're like, this is a special game.
Yeah,
that's Alan Wake
game.
2. Yeah, the quality, the efficiency with how it tells its story, and the fact that it's just really, really fun. It's probably, I'm not like a survival horror fucking, veteran, but it's probably my favorite survival horror I've ever
Resident
played.
Evil 4.
That is not a survival horror game. How dare you? That is an action.
It is. It's a survival horror game, but for the enemies.
Game. Yeah, alright. But no,
Alan Wake 2 looks banging.
Alan Wake 2 is fucking brilliant. Everyone.
I like how it has the live action sections as well.
Oh, it's really cool, and it's so cool because you can feel, because I played Alan Wake and then Control before I started Alan Wake 2, because I wanted, more than anything, I wanted to see how Remedy developed on their sort of style and presentation, and you can really feel it. Like Alan Wake 1 does very particular things that you then see them develop on in Control, and then you see them develop even further in Alan Wake 2. But Alan Wake 2 is very... Control's great. But Alan Wake 2 and Control also is a Souls-like, which I didn't realize.
What? I thought it was like more of an interactive sort of walking game.
It's really fucking fun though. It's got some sick gameplay and like boss fights, and like it's really cool. Control's really fun.
Sounds good.
Alan Wake 2 just takes like some of the stuff set up in Control and the presentation of it and things like that, and also the like basis of Alan Wake 1 and what that game was, and just turns it into this like fucking masterpiece. It's genuinely incredible, and I love how it takes the story that was so important to the first game, and it takes up so many little things that were set up in Control and just develops on it in this really cool way. It's awesome.
I need to play both of those games. Alan Wake seems pretty cool. I remember when Alan Wake 1 came out, I used to get it mixed up with Alone in the Dark for some reason.
Yeah, so did I. Fucking Alone in the Dark.
A fucking shit game that Dad bought, like rented for the 360 or something.
Yeah,
back when he used to play games.
Oh man, yeah. I think that game did suck.
My game of the year is probably Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah,
it's either a toss-up between that or the Dead Space remake, I'd say. Those are both really fucking good.
That's crazy that a remake is your game of the year.
Look, man, they're both really fucking good remakes. Spider-Man
yeah.
2, like I love it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think I agree with you.
Sadly,
now that
Harry Osborn's in it. So.
Yeah, fucking dickhead. I think I agree with you that it's not as good as the first game or Miles Morales in terms of its storytelling.
Yeah.
And there's not, there's quality of life improvements that are in the first two games that aren't in Spider-Man 2. It's just there's things about that game that are lacking, even though it is really good. And Final Fantasy 16, obviously I love the story, but it is just not great gameplay wise. Well, the boss battles are obviously amazing too. Like I love the bosses in that game, but everything else is pretty
Yeah. It's like 16 is a fun experience to have, but I'm not sure it's much outside of that. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
A first time go of it is like the spectacle of everything. You're enjoying it, you're having a great time, and like the story is good. I like really the story of 16. But it's then where it's just everything else. It's like the gameplay is just not there really.
Yeah, side quests are just. I mean, there's a lot of side quests that are amazing in 16. To be fair, like some real tearjerker ones that are just like really nice. Yeah. But there's also a lot of slop.
There is a lot of slop, yeah. Even in the main story, there's a lot of slop. And people can argue, like, oh, no, but it did this. I'm like, yeah, but you could have done it way more efficiently and less boringly. Like, you can do these things well. So it's a bit of a shame for that one. But
my game of the year, Resident Evil 4 remake. I think it goes to that. Dead Space is just like slightly below. But Resident Evil 4 is much more replayable because of all the extras and the different game modes and the mercenaries mode, and now it's got separate ways. So yeah, Resident Evil 4 game of the year for me. But I'm sure if I played Baldur's Gate, it probably would be Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
but I don't have the fucking willpower to do that.
I need to play Baldur's Gate at some point. Once I get a free month after I've finished a project or something. Yeah, I'll sink some time into Baldur's Gate 3. I'll finally give it a go because I do want to. I don't want to miss out on it. But
no, neither do I. To be fair,
I don't have the time right now.
But I also don't want to miss out on like Starfield, and I've not played that yet either.
Yeah, Starfield was fun. I had fun with it. It's not, I don't know.
It's not Fallout New Vegas.
No, it suffers from the Bethesda isms of their games, without a lot of the exploration of an Elder Scrolls. Like when you're like, one of the things that holds Elder Scrolls together is that like as you're going to a quest, you do like a million different things. Like that is part of the charm of it. Whereas Starfield is a lot more. You're basically just fast traveling to places, like because there's load screens and because like so. There are issues there, but I still have fun with it regardless. I still like found myself immersed, and like when I got to a new planet, I'd wander around it and stuff. And there are elements of that there. I don't know. I had fun with it, but
I reckon I'll have a good time with it. I mean, I enjoyed Fallout 4, so I mean, I'll enjoy anything at this point.
Yeah. Well, I also enjoyed Fallout 4. I think it's a shit game, but I also enjoyed it.
I got my fucking money's worth out of that. So I really played the shit out of Fallout 4.
I literally played like I think 46 hours of it within the span of a couple of days, and then never touched it again.
Did you never finish the main story?
No, I did.
Who did you? You went with the Railroad, didn't you?
Yes.
Shittest faction ever.
Well,
although to be fair, I went with the Brotherhood of Steel, and they're not much better.
No, Brotherhood
did you
of Steel
play the
are
DLCs?
bad, aren't they?
They are bad.
I streamed the first one. Was
Far
it called Far Harbor?
Yeah,
I streamed a bit of it. That was it. That
DLC ended fucking mentally for me because I was with the Brotherhood of Steel. Like, I just called him over to Far Harbor and we killed all the synths and shit.
Oh,
and then Nick Valentine wouldn't speak to me anymore because I killed his twin brother.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that DVLA
Christ.
guy. DVLA? What's his fucking name? It's the dude that's like in the fucking Far Harbor Synth Sanctuary or whatever.
I don't know.
He looks just like
play
Nick Valentine. Yeah, it's that guy. I killed him. I killed all the synths, the dirty synths.
Shit.
And it was sweet. Fucking. You know what? Actually, Brotherhood of Steel were based in Fallout 4 because I hate the synths. They fucking suck. So, they could have been really cool, but they just sort of became really annoying.
I think I recall I like slaughtered the science center place where
Oh shit.
your son works.
Oh
or whatever.
yeah, the institute.
Yeah, the institute. I think I killed like everyone in there,
Yeah, I did that as well.
and then I think I blew it up
It's so great.
or something.
If you do the Brotherhood of Steel version of that, like storming the institute, you get Liberty Prime, which is the big fucking anti-communist robot that they used in the war.
Oh yeah.
And he just spouts like random anti-commie rhetoric while you're like storming this fucking facility. It's amazing.
Oh my god. Fucking hell. Fucking
Yeah.
Fallout 4. God.
Oh, weird game.
That is a weird game. But no, I went on to say before the thing cut out, which I shouldn't have mentioned because I'm editing this.
Don't worry about it.
Before I played Alan Wake 2, which is my game of the year now for sure.
Yeah.
My game of the year would have been Jasant, which is a really fucking sick indie game. That I also think everyone should play. It's Jusant. It's by Don't Nod. The guys who made Life is Strange. But it's nothing like Life is Strange.
I like the art style. It's really cool.
It's a game about climbing this giant mountain. But the gameplay of the climbing is like it's actual gameplay. Like you have to reach out and use the triggers to hold onto handholds.
Oh shit.
And so you feel like super vulnerable as you're climbing the sides of these massive cliffs, and like you're like putting these little like things into the rock with a rope on it so you don't fall all the way back down and stuff. And doing these cool. like these little puzzles, and there's tons of environmental storytelling, and it was just really fucking good. By the time I got to the end, I felt like it had a lot to say for itself. It's really, really cool and worth playing. I think everyone should play it.
Yeah, this looks really good. I reckon how long is it?
It took me about 3 hours, I think.
That's nothing.
And it's on Game Pass, so
it's on PlayStation.
Yeah, I think it's on PlayStation. But
I'll stop paying for Game Pass now, so I don't.
It is on PlayStation, yeah.
I don't have the what's the thing? When I bought, what did I buy? I bought something that was on Game Pass. I could have played for free, kind of for free, I guess. I don't remember. But fuck playing on Xbox. Can't be able to do that.
Well, I played it on PC. But with PC Game Pass.
PC Master Race.
But
yeah, I'll play this eventually. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's fucking sick. Great game.
I like it.
But yeah, I guess that's our rundown of games that we've played and game of the year, and yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you what was your favorite video you made this year, but then I realized
my one video that I made this year.
yeah. And then,
in April.
I wonder if it's your Horizon Forbidden West video.
It's gotta be.
I wonder if that's it.
Although I'm confident I'll be able to get the Sonic video out either before Christmas or in the period between Christmas and New Year. Ooh, so I'll technically will have
Holy shit.
So I will have uploaded 2 videos this year.
Oh wow. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, definitely the Horizon one. Like I like the Sonic one, but the Horizon one was like the culmination of a year's worth of work, so it was just I don't know if I'll ever top it.
yeah, true. It was a good video. It was a great video.
Thank you. Yeah, I go back to it every now and then and go, I'm going to rewatch this, and I'm like, 11 hours. Bothered.
You're gonna rewatch it. Holy shit. Oh
right.
My god. Yeah. And for anyone wondering, I did a little commentary talking about this, about like what I've done this year over on the newest episode of the Jazz Lounge, and also I'm going to post a public post on Patreon that just sort of goes over my stuff this year. My favorite video I made was my Assassin's Creed 1 video. I love that one.
Banger.
Thought it was great. But that's it for the look back. That's it for the recap and whatever else. Let's jump into our Christmas themed bits and bobs.
Yeah, what do you want to do first? Do you want to get the comments out the way? Or do you want to save that until the end alongside Patreon topics?
Maybe. It depends what people find the most interesting as a structure. We could do people's
let's ask
comments.
them. What do you guys want?
Good idea. We could do comments first, then do Foxhole.
Yeah.
And the other thing, and then do Patreon topics to end.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, that sounds good. Right, sweet, perfect. Oh, we've also got a dream, by the way, everyone.
Oh, we do have a dream.
I don't think it's a Christmas dream, but we do have a dream from Berkery, so...
I love this guy's dreams.
All
right,
anyway,
let's do the Christmas stories first, then we'll do the dream.
Yes. Okay. I'll do the Christmas. I'll read the Christmas story. I'll leave the dream. You can do the dream.
Okay.
All right. So, Christmas story we've got here. The big Christmas story is from Gwyl Evans, who says, "First off, lads, would like to begin by saying how happy I am to see the podcast return. Been really missing it as of late. Had a few Patreon bits to tide me over, but it's class to see yous back. Anyways, gamers, I'm afraid to inform you that this Christmas story is not one of cheer, but in fact, many, many tears. It happened probably around 10 years ago on no other day than December 25th itself, which for many in the UK is a symbolic occasion of joy, happiness, and reflection on the year gone by. And that, my friends, is how my Christmas was supposed to be, until this dreadful tragedy beheld us."
Befell us, I think the words you're looking for.
I think that's what they meant to say. "Due to how long ago this actually took place, it's important to mention I was only about 7. Anyway, to give some context, I was a massive WWE fan at the time, and I was genuinely obsessed. So much so that when I received a hamster not too long before, I felt it right to name him Skull Crusher.
My God.
No, I'm not joking. I called the poor cunt Skull Crusher, and for some reason, my mum just accepted that. However, unfortunately, to the poor boy, or girl, he wasn't around long enough to tell, died before his balls could drop.
Oh, no.
Poor guy. That name would foreshadow something terrible for him in the future. Oh, God.
What?
I'm terrified.
This is going to be violent.
Oh, God.
I mean, hamsters do notoriously die in the most fucked up ways possible.
Yeah.
I don't think one hamster in the history of the universe has died of old age. They all die of getting, like, squished or, like, snapped or, like, ripped apart or, like, thrown at a wall or put in the fucking washer.
You're, like, crushed in a door or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Well, let's see where this goes. This Christmas story. Suitable to his name, Scully was a ruthless fucker. You had to put Nerf bullets through the hole in the cage to see if he attacked them. If he didn't, only then was it safe to smooth him.
What does that mean?
Smooth him?
I love smoothing my hamster.
Like pat him, I guess.
That's a really weird way of putting it.
Smooth him.
I like that. I'm gonna start using that.
He ran on that wheel like the little furry Usain Bolt. He was great, but his life was swiftly ended.
Fuck.
On Christmas Day years ago, Skullcrusher was enjoying a Christmas stroll around the tube of his cage when my dumb cunt cat struck with his paw the tube of which he was walking through. Poor Scully was then grabbed by my cat and kidnapped into the kitchen, where he was thrown about, toyed with torturous torment like never seen before by Mother Nature.
What?
This is horrible. This went on and on until my cat finally clamped his sharp teeth down on the skull of the hamster and crushed his head.
Oh.
His brains poured out of his face, looking like a pile of warm pink gunk.
Oh.
Blood was splattered on the Christmas tree.
What?
Our living room and kitchen was joined.
How much fucking blood came? How big was this
hamster? I think people underestimate,
guinea pig?
Right, how much blood is in a living thing. It's actually a lot more than I think you would think.
How do you know? Have you been crunching hamsters up in your house?
Not. I read it somewhere or I heard it somewhere. I don't remember.
In his little
but
heart.
I think that's a thing. A lot of people are like, well, it's tiny. How could be that much blood in it? But there's actually loads.
Fuck, man. It went all over the living room. The living room was caked in blood.
That's fucking crazy. And even the kitchen floor was drenched in blood. It's startling to think what mess the insides of such a small animal could create. Anyway, poor young Scully was no more. Since that day, I felt responsible for his death. This has haunted me. What if I didn't call him Skull Crusher? Would his skull have been crushed? These questions have tormented my mind ever since. My naming of the poor thing perhaps was the beginning of a very short prophecy. I guess we'll never know. It's safe to say that the dumb cunt cat was not welcome back home that Christmas.
Oh.
But we understood. Not me. I'm holding a proud grudge. I'm holding a proud grudges that it was just his nature and he couldn't help it. So to this day, he still lives with us. This offers as a permanent reminder of the fate of my first child, Scully.
Oh my god. Wait, this was 10 years ago and your cat is still alive? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I guess it was a new cat.
It was a relatively new cat and he committed his first murder.
Jesus Christ. So I ask you, James and George, and all of you honourable gamers out there who are watching this delectable medley of podcasting splendour, to take a moment of silence and even a requies scatum pace to think about my poor boy Scully in the season which was his last. That would make his period of sadness so much easier to a grieving gamer. Anyway, lads, thanks for reading. Scully is now resting in peace wherever my cat shat him out, which brings a slightly nicer ending to a horrific story. Merry Christmas, fellas. The podcast has been so good this year, really helping me cope with some tough days. For that, I'll always be in your debt. So I am proudly supporting the Epic Lasers Patreon, which is great, which is so great in itself. Have the best Christmas ever and enjoy the winter period. Thank you, boys. Kiss. R.I.P. Skullcrusher, forever feared, forever remembered. Imagine epic WWE music playing as his outro. The Big Show music.
Oh, I don't know what that is either. I don't watch WWE.
Neither do I.
Let's have a moment of silence for Skullcrusher.
Just a quick, yeah. Okay.
Right, cool.
Great.
I'm sorry, Skullcrusher. I love you.
That's rough for him. That's
honestly,
probably, in all seriousness, that was probably very traumatic for you.
True, that's a really sad, yeah.
As a 7-year-old. Yeah, that was probably, yeah, not nice for you.
Why did no one, like, get the cat by the scruff of its neck and pick it up and pry its jaws open to save the poor boy?
Maybe it was when no one was there. Maybe they came home and they just found blood everywhere and the hamster missing, and they were like, oh, the cat ate it.
How the fuck did the cat get it out of its tube?
It must have been a pretty flimsy little plastic tube.
Struck with his paw the tube of which he was walking through.
Yeah. So like hit it.
He was enjoying a Christmas stroll. Oh.
God damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I could never own a hamster.
No,
I'd be too afraid.
They are insane.
I wonder how big or small. Maybe it's not the size of the animal. Maybe it's the type of animal. But I wonder, like, for a dog, what would constitute like, oh, I'm gonna kill this, as opposed to, oh, I want to play with this.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on the temperament of the dog. But I feel like if you got a nice dog that's not particularly interested in being violent towards smaller animals, you could probably put your hamster on its head and it would be fine with it.
Maybe, I don't know.
I suppose it does depend on the dog. How much blood is inside a hamster? How much blood is in a hamster? 78 milliliters of blood. That's what ml is, right? Milliliters.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that is. I don't know why I even googled that, because I can't imagine 78 milliliters in front of me.
I'm just gonna look at it.
78 milliliters liquid.
Oh, it's not that much. It's like a...
It's not even letting me fucking search 78 milliliters liquid.
It's like a little small bottle, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a fair amount to be fair. Yeah, I'm
like
looking at it now, like a little soap dispenser.
Yeah, like it's too much that you couldn't bring it on a plane.
True.
I think are the rules.
You couldn't bring your hamster on a plane because they'd think you're trying to make a bomb with its blood.
with its blood. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, now poor Scully.
Ah, poor Scully.
We do have another Christmas story, and it's really fucking short.
Yeah. We do.
It's from Mr. Bread, and he said, "One year my grandmother made a cinnamon roll casserole at my house and left it on the hot stove, and the glass pan exploded in the kitchen."
No details given. No
elaboration.
No build up. No story at all. Just that's.
Oh,
Did she die? What happened?
She was in the kitchen and just like 1,000 shards of glass just came at her at max speed, and the casserole went everywhere, and Christmas was ruined.
Christmas was ruined. It was over.
Was there nothing else in the hidden like the held for review section of the comments?
No.
Okay.
You can go in yourself and look, unless you're not logged in.
I changed to Opera GX, so I'm not logged in anymore.
Oh.
It's Awesome Fox, but
you can log in.
I'll do that
At some
eventually.
point. I don't know if it asks for a verification or something, but if it does, I can.
Oh yeah, it'll be alright. Opera GX is great as well. Oh, it's so much better than Chrome.
It is great. So much quicker.
It is amazing.
Speedy.
Right, so this is from Berkery373. This is Dreams, for the Dream segment. It starts off with flashback before the battle, which is quite the way to start a story.
I guess this is a follow-up. I don't know.
I walked down the school hallway as determined as Liam Gilmore. Oh wait, what's
Oh,
what's
nothing.
happening?
You just cut out for a second, but you're back.
Okay. Liam Gilmore is back in the fucking story.
Yes, Liam Gilmore from Hollyoaks.
I walked down the school hallway as determined as Liam Gilmore in the closet in the DC hotel room. Speaking of it, Liam shouldered me in the hallway and pushed me into the police alarm on the wall because the acceleration of an object depends on the mass of the object and the amount of force applied, which was all much greater than my own. It's like when you're trying to get an essay to like a certain word count. How about we do a thought experiment? If there's two trains running towards each other, one weighing 350 Berkeries and the other weighing 4 Liams, then the first train would be crushed, because if the supply increases and the demand stays the same, the price will go down. Adversely, if the supply decreases and the demand stays the same, the second train will be crushed, and Liam may have had a chance at winning No Nut November. What the fuck is this?
I don't understand how these are written. They're always like this.
He got AI to write it.
It feels
really
like
bad
it.
AI.
It feels like it's just like he's just like typed a story and he's put it into ChatGPT and gone, make this make no sense.
To my fellow NNN soldiers, did you win this year? Even if you didn't, I believe you can win next year. Talking to you, James. Stay strong, my brothers. Anyway, carry on with the dream, Julius. Who the fuck is Julius? Julius Caesar? Okay, yeah, I'm Julius. Okay, so later at lunch, Sean got up to go deal meth and Liam stole his spot.
Sean.
And he started capping about having a girlfriend. I told him his wood is hard like he Pinocchio. He accused me of being short. I said I'm taller than Ben Shapiro after he went to the Mexican aliens and bought a voice changer. What the fuck? He said he was Johnny Sin's protege. I said I was Wise Man Dante's protege. The fuck is Wise Man Dante?
What is this?
I said I was Wise Man Dante's protege. I said I hate furries. He said he does too. And I almost forgot it was Liam for a second. And then he said he was Dream's cousin. And then I shot him, because Dream is as fake as Kim Kardashian. Take that as you will. He screamed like a baby, like he's never been shot before. Weak. He then got up to get a band-aid and sat back down. But then, Shazam Barky Snarky, which may be racist if you knew his real name. Okay, what? Have you made me say something racist?
I'm scared now.
I fucking hope not. Jesus Christ.
Christ.
Came back from freedom and saw Liam sitting there. and was mad with a goofy Liverpool accent, because actually that is a teachable moment. Let's learn propositional logic. So if proposition 1 is that the class in which Liam Gilmore and I don't like this name if it's racist. I don't want to be saying.
I don't either.
Let me Google this.
What does this mean?
Why do people like SEN so much? Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Is that what it is referencing Shazam? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Barky Snarky.
I feel like he's doing a bit, but I don't know what it means.
I'm afraid that he's making me say racist things. There's a page called... Oh, God! It's
What?
furry art.
Oh.
Snarky and Barky on furaffinity.net.
Oh, God, it is.
And there's a big animal eating ramen with a big ass.
Yeah, I can see that too. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, is that what he's referencing? I don't know what he's referencing.
Guess so.
I'm going to assume it's this.
Okay.
Because that's the... Oh, okay, there's no reference to anything else. It's not racist. It's okay. So, if proposition 1 is that the class in which Liam Gilmore and Shazam Barky Snarky are sitting has a seating chart, and if P2 is that Monsieur Shazam is supposed to be sitting where Liam's currently sitting, so Liam is sitting in the wrong spot. Conversely, my cousins in India think I'm stupid because I can't triangulate the hyperposition of a kilometre in relation to its tangent articles of mass within the geosphere of Mars, but they got no friends, so it's fine. Then Liam jumped out of his chair and started beating the Alexios, the eagle bearer, out of Shazam Barky Snarky, which brought me more off guard than Alucard in The Harvest. That's not cool, guys. What's Alucard? Is that a reference? Is that a Castlevania reference?
No.
Or a reference to the fucking anime? Then I jumped up and kicked Liam in his no square rendered Liam infertile.
What?
Hitch markers the end of his bloodline since he's an only child. Bro, here's the thing about only children. They always turn out bad. Like Liam hate British people and told me on record that they should be ridden like horses because their teeth are yellow and crooked like horses. Anyway, the teacher walked in and reminded us what we fight for. What? My English teacher gave me a C on my house on Mango Street essay. Should I send a pipe bomb to a house? Also, which dream was the best? Au revoir. Merry Christmas. Unaku. I don't know what that even says. What does that mean? Is that a word in a different language, or is that just...
What is going on?
It's not even anything. I don't think. There's only like 5 results in Google for that, and there's just a bunch of letters at the end. Q S B J T F V Q P O L B O Z F. And that is how it ended. I think Berkery has a gas leak in their room.
What the fuck is this? Because, like, look, you could say, oh, he's just done an AI thing, but, like, it's written so it doesn't read like an AI has written it, because AI writes, like, pretty fucking well.
I guess it's a really weird guy who has let his brain write whatever it wants in our comment section.
He's just
and of course we read it.
He's stopped all ADHD medication and just let his mind go wild. He's not trying to fight it anymore. He's just letting it run wild and free.
This is where
while he types it out.
The comment section is where you can truly let go.
Although this does stay consistent with the previous one, because he does say my teacher walked in and reminded us what we fight for, and he did say it was at like some military school or something in that very first one.
That's true.
That was a thing.
Liam Gilmore is a recurring character in this series.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't like Liam Gilmore.
He really doesn't.
Very clear.
His public enemy number 1. He has a goofy Liverpool accent.
Oh, Berkery has YouTube videos.
What?
His newest upload is Bro, it's Olivia Rodrigo. It has 2 views.
I'm gonna click on it. Are we both watching it right now?
Yeah.
Bro, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh.
Or is it just a clip from...
No.
Oh.
I think it's a joke. I think the
saying
joke
that-
is she can't sing. She sounds like Train.
She sounds like
Not
Train
the singer
Break.
Train, but
She sounds like Train.
but an actual train.
That's not very nice. I stan Olivia Rodrigo.
Old
Right.
people. What's this one? It's for...
Back pain.
Okay.
Yep, that's probably what I should have expected.
Yep. No, totally pro Battlefield 1 gameplay.
From 2 years ago, holy fuck.
I guess maybe this is before he became a shit poster. I don't know.
It must have been. It's just like a gameplay that he's really proud of.
Oh, like and subscribe. I mean, I'm not forcing you. It'll just help us a lot. Help us a lot.
Like how it's in a fucking notes document as well.
Comment and
on
subscribe.
Like and
fuck?
subscribe and rate 5-star. And add it to your favorites.
Fucking hell. Well, thanks for that, Burkery.
Yeah, thanks Burkery, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that meant a lot to me.
Right. What's our
Great,
next
okay.
section?
Foxhole.
Down the foxhole.
On today's episode of the Foxhole, we have 3 Christmas-based stories.
Wow.
We have I Let an AI Plan Christmas. Tesco recalls Christmas stuffing because it may contain moths. And family find baby owl living in Christmas tree.
Holy shit.
Let's start with the first one. I
Okay.
let AI plan my Christmas, which sounds like a really good idea.
It does.
And the picture for the article is fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Oh, that's horrible. Everyone's
Yeah, that's-
eyes are like all fucked.
That's definitely AI.
It
that's
says
for sure.
happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Oh, they're all Arsenal football players, okay? It's really weird.
guess.
I thought the one on the left was Drake. Okay, so I let AI plan Christmas. Here's what it came up with. From ChatGPT, present ideas to Christmas cards designed by Stable Diffusion, we tasked various AI tools with planning parts of the upcoming festivities.
Wow.
There are days left until Christmas. And
There
once
are
again,
days left, that's for sure.
there are days left until Christmas. And once again, despite promising yourself you wouldn't let your festive responsibilities creep up on you this time, you've left everything to the last minute, haven't you? You fucking idiot. And now you're going to use ChatGPT to help you with Christmas,
Yeah,
like a
it's-
fucking cunt.
It says that too.
It does say that. Sky is getting really violent these days with their
they're
articles.
unhappy.
No presents bought, turkey unordered. Few things are as stressful as finding yourself unprepared for the big day. But perhaps help has never been easier to come by. After all, if AI really is going to take all our jobs, then surely it should handle the pressure of Christmas planning. In case you find yourself with the love and respect of your friends and family on the line, I decided to lean on some of the internet's top AI tools to see if they could help salvage the big day at short notice.
This feels like it was written by AI.
Probably was. Honestly, it probably was.
It probably was.
I'd do the same, to get the Christmas work out of the way so I can finish early. Present ideas. ChatGPT was my first choice for present ideas, concentrating on my immediate family. Setting the budget at £50 per person, I told my dad it loves Arsenal. I'd read that the wrong way around. He went and told his dad that ChatGPT loves Arsenal. I told it my dad loves Arsenal, golf, and gadgets. Mum enjoys cooking, I almost thought that said cooking cats then as well.
Oh no.
That's what fucking the dude who fucking killed Skullcrusher should have cooked his cat for Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
Mum enjoys cooking, cats, and arts and crafts, and my sister is obsessed with Taylor Swift. For Dad, it recommended Arsenal merch like a scarf, mug, or keychain. Golf accessories like a new set of golf balls, golf gloves, or a golf towel, or a cool gadget like a smartphone stand for his desk. Rather dull suggestions, and cool is doing a lot of heavy lifting, but nothing offensive. I could work with it. For Mum, how about some quality cooking utensils or gadgets? Maybe a sketchbook or knitting. Oh wait, I feel like I should fucking say who this is written by. Tom Akers, technology reporter at Sky News. I don't want to just read out his work and not credit him. Because otherwise H-Bomber guy will fucking come.
I don't want to be in a
kick
H-Bomber guy
down
video.
my door. No, neither do I. I don't want Horsey and Fox to be on the next one.
Or because we didn't credit the article.
Honestly, fuck. Rather dull suggestions.
This is so stupid. This is like, I'm just thinking about this. I'm like, you fed into it like, oh, my dad likes Arsenal, my mum likes cooking, and it fed back to you, I'll buy them something to do with the thing they like.
Yeah.
Like, fucking yeah, I could have guessed that myself. I didn't need the fucking thing to tell me.
It's so stupid.
The fuck?
AI is not gonna know what's best for your family.
Oh god. It's such a crazy thing to say.
For Mum, how about some quality cooking utensils or gadgets? Maybe a sketchbook or knitting materials? Or how about finding her a cute cat-themed apron or a cat-shaped cutting board? Such shit gifts. It sucks.
Yeah, these do, yeah.
And for the ultimate Swiftie, I was told to consider her latest album or concert tickets if she has a tour coming up. Tay-Tay tickets for £50? Not in your wildest dreams. True. Oh, wildest dreams? That's a Taylor Swift reference.
Epic reference.
Holy shit. When and where to buy. Sticking with ChatGPT, I asked for some shopping tips. It didn't get off to a great start, suggesting I indulge in Black Friday sales weeks after they'd finished. But it said many retailers have pre-Christmas sales and promotions in early to mid-December too, and some may offer last-minute discounts as Christmas approaches. Consider shopping during off-peak hours or days to avoid crowds, it added, and check online delivery times. In terms of retailers, ChatGPT recommended Amazon, Etsy, Not on the High Street, Sports Direct, and H&M, and encouraged exploring local book and craft shops. Department stores like John Lewis and M&S were also proposed. Not bad, but I mean, could have just fucking used your brain.
Yeah, it's like use your brain for 5 seconds to think about what shops exist. Like, what the fuck?
God. Personalised cards. Given my complete lack of creative talent, you didn't have to write that in the article. It's fucking obvious. I thought AI might have the perfect chance to shine by making some personalised cards. Oh no.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I used popular image generators, Stable Diffusion, and DALL-E 3. For my sister, I asked Stable Diffusion to design me a Christmas card cover featuring Taylor Swift holding up a boombox outside a girl's bedroom window on a snowy evening, singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Why
And
specifically that?
I don't know. It's not like the AI
It's not
can
gonna
like
know.
do some audio. The picture it comes out with is fucking horrific. It's got her hands right though, kind of. They don't look that bad. In a bit of a weird position.
Her right hand's a bit fucked up, but
true, it is. Yeah, it is. Her mouth is the worst part of it.
Blimey,
It looks horrible.
That is disconcerting.
It's the wide,
Jesus
agape
Christ.
mouth of AI Taylor Swift.
Dude, what the fuck is
Standing
going on?
outside your house.
This is the world we live in. This is a thing that
This
exists.
is the quality of artwork in today's world.
Jesus.
This is going to be on her next tour. It's going to be the poster. She couldn't be asked to pay fucking artists for it.
No.
Oh god, right. These tools are known to struggle with hands and fingers, and while this fake Taylor's left hand looks okay, her right hand, not so much. There's also an unsettling nutcracker quality to her agape jaw. That's what I fucking used the word agape as well. Shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Fucking plagiarist.
I used... fuck, no. H-Bomber guy is about to fucking rappel through my window and kick me in the face and hatchet me to death. I used DALL-E 3 to make a card for my nan. I asked it for a one featuring an elderly lady making her way through a big box of chocolates, and while watching ballroom dancing, it refused to acknowledge Strictly. Oh, I didn't want to acknowledge Strictly Come Dancing. And this is just the worst picture I've ever seen. Like, she's stuffing her face with chocolate. She's got like no eyes.
A huge fucking chunky bar of chocolate. She's just eating it straight.
And she's really fat as well, which is not really a nice thing to say about your nan. The people in the background are just all fucked up. There's like the woman who's like got half an arm. They're not even good at dancing. I don't know what move that is, but it's certainly not in the Bible.
All of the chocolates are just like like balls of yarn.
They do.
But the one thing she has and is eating looks nothing like anything in the box of chocolates.
She's got this big box of chocolates, but she's like, I've already got chocolate in the fridge. I'll finish that first before I move on to the big box that has holly on it.
And also, she's snapped off a little bit of it, and then she's just decided to eat the big bit.
Fucking idiot. So not only have you made your nan look like a fat cunt, but she's also an idiot as well.
What have you done this for?
And she's got no eyes either, which is great.
Oh my god.
And her mouth looks fucked up as well. This is the worst thing ever.
This is so bad.
It certainly took the big requirement very seriously. And for maximum efficiency, I asked both. Wait, it asked her. She's not even. Oh wait, no. I thought that it in the prompt it said about knitting, but no, it doesn't. That was me thinking about earlier when he mentioned that his mum liked knitting or whatever it was.
Yeah.
For the maximum efficiency, I asked both to have a go at an Arsenal card, so I could send to a few friends. Design me a Christmas card cover featuring Arsenal players Gabriel Jesus, Bukayo Saka, and Martin Odegaard in Arsenal-themed Christmas jumpers, delivering presents to Mikel Arteta outside the Emirates Stadium. I wrote, "Who's who is anyone's guess?" And DALL-E 3 made a rather embarrassing typo. Happy Christmas. And that is a great picture.
Yeah. And then you've got the second one.
Image. Oh god, the second one's even worse.
Not even close to it. Like, not even fucking close.
Look at their faces.
And it's just, it looks photoshopped. It looks like someone has done AI of them and AI of the background and then put them on top.
It does,
like in Photoshop, they don't, like, what the fuck? AI should be able to blend it together. Why does it look like that?
The other two guys on the right look just exactly the same, pretty much, as well. That's awful. You could have done that yourself in Photoshop and just got, like, a picture of each player, put a Christmas jumper over it, and, like, warped it to make it look like they're wearing it.
It says Fly Emilars.
And the Arsenal symbol's all fucked up.
The middle guy's got an Adidas one, and the other ones have Puma.
Oh, yeah.
What's that about?
That's amazing.
Oh, my god.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's awful.
Jesus.
Oh, that's great. The cards went down well. I'm sure they went down a treat.
Yeah, they loved them.
Menu planning. I got Google's Bard to plan dinner. We'll have 3 meat eaters and 2 vegetarians to look after, and given this is all very last minute, I told it no supermarket for miles had any turkeys left. I also asked for a recipe for some Christmas gingerbread biscuits. So the recipe is... See, I can't even laugh at this because I don't know how to make gingerbread biscuits.
Yeah, no, I have no clue. It's probably
350
correct.
grams plain flour. It probably is correct. We probably just gets an ingredient off like another website. 350 grams plain flour, 1 teaspoon bicarbonate of soda, 2 teaspoons ground sugar, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 125 grams butter cut into cubes, 175 grams of dark muscovado sugar, 75 grams golden syrup, 1 egg lightly beaten, and royal icing for decorating, optional.
Wow.
Suggested appetizers were butternut squash soup and mini quiches with bacon, cheddar, and caramelized onions. For the main, It was either herb roasted rack of lamb with roasted root vegetables or stuffed portobello mushrooms filled with quinoa, roasted veg, and herbs. Sides were to be shared: mashed potatoes and roasted garlic and thyme. Mash with Christmas dinner? What's wrong with that?
What, is that not normal?
I mean, most people have roast potatoes, but I mean, if you need to do mash, don't worry about it.
Yeah. But you do both.
And we don't
Right.
have both.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. We never have both. It's
The
it's
fuck are you
roast
talking
potatoes
about?
only.
No.
I don't know when Gran has ever done mashed potato for Christmas dinner.
Well, we'll fucking find out in
True.
5 days, alright? And I'll prove you wrong.
I swear to God, she only
Or
does
maybe you'll
roast.
prove me wrong. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself now.
It's easy to get normal roast dinner and Christmas dinner mixed up because they're so
That's
similar.
true. That is true.
Sauteed Brussels sprouts with bacon and cranberry sauce, and it's sticky toffee pudding for dessert. Bard's gingerbread recipe, the
Oh, don't read
instructions.
that.
I don't
Don't
fucking give a
read it.
shit about
Skip
that. It's
it.
not even funny.
This article is long overstayed. It's welcome. A lot of fun and
It
games.
fucking has, Jesus Christ. Some games to play at the dinner table was my next request. Bard recommended Two Truths and a Lie, I Spy, The Name Game, Heads Up, and Scattergories. Heads Up even came with a cheeky link to the app on Google Play Store. The most important thing is to have fun and enjoy the time with your family and friends, it added.
Wow.
Bard, you are hopelessly naive.
Wow.
The Christmas watch list, that's not even interesting, I don't care about that. Festive tunes.
Festive tunes.
Given one of the big talking points of the year has been the threat AI poses to the arts, I thought I'd explore whether Mariah Carey has anything to worry about by requesting a new Christmas song.
Okay.
This could be good. Lyrics were written by ChatGPT, which I asked for a song about the role AI could play at Christmas. An AI Christmas ballad. In a world of lights and snow, where the holiday spirits grow, there's a tale of tech and cheer, a Christmas story we hold dear. Underneath the mistletoe, where joy and wonder freely flow, a new companion joins the scene. It's AI, the festive dream.
It's a musical about AI dominating the world at Christmas.
It's like taunting us. Oh, AI Christmas, bright and smart, spreading joy in every part. Bites of love and lines of code. In this season, we all download. Santa's sleigh now with a twist, guided by algorithm's bliss. Oh, this is horrible. AI elves in the workshop sing, crafting toys that dreams will bring. Through the web, a virtual tree, ornaments in binary glee. Lights of data softly hum, a carol in the cyber drum. Oh, AI Christmas, bright and smart, spreading joy in every part. Bites of love and lines of code. In this season, we all download. Machine learning in the air, predicting wishes everywhere. Naughty or nice, it understands, with circuits spun by nimble hands. The warmth of ones and zeros glow in this techie festive show. A silicon heart so pure and true, Christmas miracles it can do. Family calls across the globe, through video calls we share the strobe. AI, a virtual friend so dear, bringing those we love so near. In every pixel, love extends, transcending where the circuit bends. A Christmas hug in binary, connecting hearts so seamlessly. And then we got the fucking chorus again. And the last bit is... So in this Yuletide, let us find an AI's embrace, peace of mind. A Christmas future bright and new, where technology and love break through. In the glow of screens agleam, Merry Christmas in the digital dream. That is horribly dystopian sounding.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't know about you, but I think Mariah's job is definitely safe. To be fair, ChatGPT is a fan. Asked for some songs to build a Christmas playlist, she came out on top. With Wham, Bobby Helms, Jose Feliciano, and Dean Martin rounding out its favourite 5. A perfect Christmas if I ever heard one.
Blimey.
Fucking hell.
This is journalism now. Thanks so much, Tom Akers.
Cheers, man.
For that fucking garbage.
Thanks, man.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what? He probably had a lot of fun writing this article, though.
I'm sure he had a great time writing that article.
That was a good time.
Sky News just will post anything. I wonder if I could apply to be a journalist at Sky News and just write shit all day and get paid for it.
I reckon in the job spec it's like needs to be familiar with ChatGPT and Stable Diffusion to get the job.
Yeah, well I am. I'm familiar now after that article. I'm well informed.
True.
So
A bit too familiar. I wish I didn't know about it.
yeah, that's a good point.
Right. That's that one done.
Yeah. All right. Give me 2 seconds. I need to grab a tissue.
That's okay.
I'm getting stuffy. Okay.
So the next article.
Yes, the next article.
Christmassy article.
Yes.
About
the
Tesco
stuffing.
recalling Christmas stuffing because it may contain moths.
How does this even happen?
I don't know how you do that.
Well, now I'll find out. This article, we don't know who this was written by. It doesn't say.
Oh yeah, there's no credited person, which is great.
That is
Thanks,
great news.
Sky News, for not crediting your writers.
Wow.
What the fuck, man? What the freak?
I'm about to tell H-Bomber guy.
Yeah. He's gonna take down Sky News.
Watch out, Sky News.
Yeah. Boma guy isn't coming after you. The supermarket chain stresses the apple and cranberry stuffing mix may be unfit for human consumption and apologises to customers. Tesco is recalling a Christmas stuffing product because it might contain moths. The supermarket chain said the warning applied to Tesco Finest apple and cranberry stuffing mix 130 grams with the best before end date of September 2024. We are recalling a single batch of Tesco's Finest apple and cranberry stuffing mix due to the possible presence of moths, which makes the product unfit for human consumption, the official recall notice said. In the warning issued through the Food Standards Agency, the retailer said anyone who had bought the affected stuffing should not consume this product. Customers are advised to return the product to a branch of the supermarket where they will be given a refund. No receipt is required. Tesco apologises to our customers for any inconvenience caused, the statement added. Cranberry has become a staple of traditional Christmas dinners, having first become popular as part of Thanksgiving feasts in the US. The recall notice included no explanation as to how the moths may have come to be present in the stuffing, but Tesco has been contacted for comment. That's the whole article.
Fucking garbage.
I can see why no one wanted to put their name on this shite.
God damn it.
Whoever wrote that is embarrassed. We don't know why.
No clue.
Let me see if there's an update.
The moths were in it.
Tesco.
They would have just updated this article though, wouldn't they?
Depends on how much viewership they got on it.
You can Google it.
No, every article was from 6 days ago. Tesco still haven't said anything yet. How do you fucking end up with moths in your stuffing and then not say anything about it for a week?
This is ridiculous.
And also, the fact that you only offer a fucking... Oh god, all the articles are the same. It's just people copying each other.
It's the same article. It's all like the exact same headline.
It's fucking shit. Like literally the last. So this is BBC. The last line on the BBC's one: cranberries, which are now seen as a traditional element of British Christmas dinner, seem to be an import from the US, where the berries grow in bogs on the East Coast and have long been popular accompaniment to Thanksgiving meals.
It's just the same thing. They're all copying each other.
But it's also like, why does that fucking information need anyway? I don't give a shit. I want to know why the moths are in there.
Like that's crazy. Who do you think was the first reporter to write about the cranberry like the original cranberry thing?
I'm not quite sure, but I feel like Sky News stole it because their article is shorter and BBC actually has someone credited on this one.
Yeah, that's
but
probably
I guess there's no way
true.
of telling.
What about The Guardian? Let me check The Guardian one.
Yeah. So that was also 6 days ago.
The Guardian does not have the bit about cranberry, so I think they clearly did. Sky News have clearly stolen it from the BBC.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Anyway, the Guardian one ends with the moths may have gotten into the stuffing mix through one of its raw ingredients. PA news agency reported.
Oh, my favourite raw ingredient, moths. Like, what are we doing, Tesco?
Moths.
Like, I know
Fucking
insect,
moths.
products are used in some food. Like sweets in particular use insect colouring and stuff like that. Pigment. But I just don't see how it can get into your stuffing, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really.
It's
don't
bullshit
get it.
as well, because they're only offering a refund. I want, like, what if I ate it? I want full compensation. I want more money than that.
You should just say you ate it.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
be like, I
be
fucking
like-
ate it, you cunt.
Like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
I ate
are you
moths.
gonna help me? Or am I gonna have to
Fuck.
go take this to the higher authorities?
Yeah.
Known as
H-bomber guy.
H-bomber guy, yeah. You could do a whole
man.
video on this, honestly.
God.
Someone should do a fucking video on this shit. Because this is genuinely mental.
It's actually crazy. I've gone through every article, and none of them mention the origin of cranberry in dinner or whatever.
Bar
So,
the Sky News one.
Sky News and BBC are the only two that have it, and the only one with credit is BBC. So Sky News just ripped off the BBC article.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely
That's
just
so
copy
funny.
and pasted that shit.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh
That's
my
such
god.
a shit
Sky
article.
News.
Look, we'll have to come back. If they, like, comment on it in the new year, we'll
Yeah,
have
if
to
we
check
get-
on
yeah.
it again.
If we get an update
I
we'll
really
get
want to
back
know
to
how
you.
that happened. That's really weird.
about
Come
that,
on, Tesco.
so-
If they had the fucking horse meat shit, like, 10 years ago, and now they got moths in their fucking stuffing. What are they doing?
Oh my god. Okay. The
Right,
final
last-
article.
Final article is... It's quite a wholesome one, actually. And there's a video, too.
Lovely.
Family find baby owl living in Christmas tree. The intruder had spent 4 days hidden in the tree in the family home before it was discovered.
That's crazy. Imagine
So
in the middle
they-
of the night you just hear someone going some fucking hooing in the living room. You're
That'd be
like, what
fucked up.
the fuck is that?
That'd scare me.
Like, it sounds like an owl, but it
And-
obviously it can't be.
They put all the decorations on the tree without realising there was an owl
Yeah,
in it.
what? What the fuck?
One family got a little something extra when they picked out their Christmas tree this year. A baby owl. Every year, the White family of Lexington, Kentucky pick their own tree and bring it home, and this year was no different. And it was not until 4 days after they'd put it up in the living room and decorated it before they found the intruder. Michelle White told WKY-TV, "I have 3 dogs. We use this room non-stop watching TV. The kitchen's right there. No indication." They're in Kentucky, so I gotta talk like that.
Yeah.
Carpet cleaner Bobby Hayes noticed the bird after plugging in a piece of equipment and seeing the tree start to sway. The owl was not happy about the equipment. The owl was
Look at that
literally
picture of
sitting
it.
on a lower limb there. Yeah, there's a nice picture of the owl, like,
Nice and
staring
close up, yeah.
into the camera. It crawled up into the tree further. It took me several minutes to even find it. He sent photos to Mrs. White, who said she was glad he was there to deal with the animal. Mr. Hayes safely released the owl in the family's back garden. And then it probably fucking died because it's
It
a
probably
baby.
did, yeah.
Unless it flew away. If it can fly, I guess it can fend for itself. But
Yeah, I guess so.
it was ripped away from its mother and ended up in someone's living room. Fucking hell. And there's a nice little video of
Yeah,
it.
let's watch the video. Alright, count us in.
Oh, wait, it's taking a second to load. Oh, there we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. It's very nice. It's sleepy. Sleepy little
Sleepy
baby owl.
guy.
Oh, he's
Fucking
lovely.
music.
So what is this shit? Oh, look at him. He's such a nice little guy. And there's Bobby Hayes looking
Wow.
absolutely just so happy. I suppose you would, wouldn't you? Nice one.
Wow.
That's great.
Great.
It's not even really a video, it's just a fucking slideshow of pictures we've already seen.
Very festive.
Thanks,
that was.
Sky. That was good. That was really
great.
good. I like that.
Really
Those are some
great.
good stories, some good articles.
That was some good foxholing. We'll write down that foxhole.
It was bloody beautiful. So do you want to do this other thing that I've got, or do you want to...
Yes. Yeah, we'll do that, then we'll do Patreon topics.
Okay, so I'm sure many, because it went viral on the internet a few years ago, I'm sure many of you have heard of the Gävle goat. The big
Gävle goat.
fucking wooden goat that they build in Sweden. In Gävle. I don't know how you pronounce it. In Sweden. In
Yes.
Slottstorget.
Let me Google how you pronunciation.
Gävle. That sounds French.
Gävle.
The Gävle goat.
Gävle.
It's a lovely boy. It's a really big Christmas Yule goat that they erect yearly. And if you've heard of it before, you'll know that for some reason, since 1966, it gets burned down nearly yearly by the inhabitants of the town. I don't know why.
By the inhabitants of the town. So
yeah.
They don't.
Yeah,
they're
not meant to
it.
do it. Well, they love it, but they also, it's funny to burn it down.
Is it?
Well, I think maybe the first guy that did it hated it, but it's become like a bit of a tradition that people will just burn it down because it's funny, because people have been doing it for like 50 years.
But what if it burns down like things nearby?
It's fine, and people don't live in wooden fucking cities anymore, so I think it'll be alright.
No, but if you set fire, like it's still a problem.
It's alright.
You don't
it's
have to.
cold.
You don't have to live in a hut.
It's
for
cold
fire
in
to be
Sweden.
an issue. I mean, all these pictures there's snow, so it probably hits the ground and then the fire gets put out anyway.
They don't have heating in Sweden, so they burn the goat, and that keeps them warm throughout
That's actually
Christmas.
That's why they do it. They need heat in the thick of winter, and so they burn down the goat.
God. Right, I'll read some from this Wikipedia article. Unfortunately, I don't know who wrote this Wikipedia article. So
Well,
thanks.
it's like it's lots of people, isn't it?
It's true. It's
what Wikipedia is.
Look, Wikipedia, they get paid enough for me not to credit them, so it's okay. The Gävle goat is a traditional Christmas display erected annually at Slottstorget in central Gävle, Sweden. The display is a giant version of a traditional Swedish Yule goat figure made of straw. It is erected each year by local community groups at the beginning of Advent over a period of 2 days. The Gävle goat has been subject of repeated arson attacks. Despite security measures and a nearby fire station, the goat has been burned to the ground most years since its first appearance in 1966. As of December 2022, 38 out of 57 goats have been destroyed or damaged in some way. Burning or destroying the goat in some way is illegal, and the Svea Court of Appeal has stated that the offence should normally carry a 3-month prison sentence.
That's honestly worth it.
It is.
To keep up the tradition.
Honestly, I like it a lot. I like it. I hope they keep doing it. Since 1986, 2 separate Yule goats have been built in Gävle. The Gävle goat by the Southern Merchants, and the Yule goat built by the Natural Science Club of the School of Vasa. And here's a little history of the goat. We'll read the history section and then we'll go down to the timeline.
That's a lot of history.
That's okay, we'll get through that easy. Easy,
Okay.
mate. It's Christmas. It's Christmas,
say
mate.
so.
Right? The Gävle goat is erected every year on the first day of Advent, which according to Western Christian tradition is in late November or early December, depending on the calendar year. Why were you giving me a fucking... I don't care. I want to hear about the goat. In 1966, an advertising consultant, Stig Gävlen, came up with the idea of making a giant version of the traditional Swedish Yule goat and placing it in the square. The design of the first goat was assigned to the then chief of the Gävle Fire Department, Gävlen's brother, Jörgen Gävlen. Jörgen. The construction of the goat was carried out by the fire department, and they erected the goat each year from 1966 to 1970, and from 1986 to 2002. Fuck am I talking about?
2002 is
That's
my
a long way
favourite
away.
year.
1986 to 2002. The first goat was financed by Harry Strom. On the 1st of December 1966, a 13-metre, 43-foot tall, 7-metre long, 3-ton goat was erected in the square. On New Year's Eve, the goat was burnt down, and the perpetrator was found and convicted of vandalism.
Oh no.
The goat was insured, and Strom got all of his money back. A group of businessmen, known as the Southern Merchants, financed the building of the goat in subsequent years. Sounds like a guild, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Sounds like
It's
a
the
medieval
Guild of Southern Merchants.
Go and talk to the Southern Merchants. They might have information for you.
They might have a quest for you. Some gold. In 1971, the Southern Merchants stopped building the goats. The Natural Science Club of the School of Vassar began building the structure. Their goat was around 2 meters. Due to the positive reaction of their Yule goat received that year, they built another one the following year and from then on. The Southern Merchants began building their own goats again in 1986. Can't read for some reason. Cost of the goat, don't really care about that. The display became notable for being a recurring target for vandalism by arson, and has been destroyed many times since the first goat was erected in 1966. Because the fire station is close to the location of the goat, most of the time the fire can be extinguished before the wooden skeleton is severely damaged. If the goat is burned down before 13th of December, the feast day of St. Lucia, the goat is rebuilt. The skeleton is then treated and repaired, and the goat reconstructed over it, using straw, which the goat committee has pre-ordered.
The
What's the goat committee?
They pre-ordered straw.
As of 2005, needs update. Okay, so this article has not been updated in... okay. Source from 2005, February 2017. Okay, well, that doesn't even matter. I don't fucking care about it being accurate anyway. 4 people have been caught or convicted for vandalising the goat. In 2001, the goat was burned down by a 51-year-old American visitor from Cleveland, Ohio, who spent 18 days in jail and was subsequently convicted and ordered to pay SEK 11,000 US dollars, equivalent to 19,000 in today's money in damages.
Shit.
Fucking hell. The court confiscated his cigarette lighter, as if he can't just go buy another one.
That's so funny.
With the argument that he clearly was not able to handle it. Oh,
Clearly you're not able to handle that, mate, if you burn down a fucking goat.
He stated in
Idiot.
court that he was no goat burner and believed that he was taking part in a completely legal goat burning tradition. After he was released from jail, he returned to the US without paying his fine.
That has 5
based.
sources.
That's based. Oh god, Jesus, yeah. 5 random sources. In 1996, the Southern Merchants introduced camera surveillance to monitor the goat 24 hours a day. On the 27th of November 2004, the Gävle goat's homepage was hacked, and one of the 2 official webcams changed. One year, while security guards were posted around the goat in order to prevent further vandalism, the temperature dropped far below 0. As the guards ducked into a nearby restaurant to escape the cold, the vandals struck.
That's so funny.
During the weekend of the 3rd to the 4th of December 2005, a series of attacks on public Yule goats across Sweden were carried out. The Gävle goat was burnt on the 3rd of December. The Visby goat on Gotland burned down. The Yule goat on Söderköping, Östergötland, was torched. And there was an attack on a goat located in Lycksele, Västerbotten. So there was on that weekend, there was 4 goats burned.
That's crazy.
Across the country. The Christmas season of 2006 marked the 40th anniversary of the Gävle goat, and on Sunday the 3rd of December, the city held a large celebration in honour of the goat. The goat committee fireproofed the goat with Fiber Protector Fireproof, a fireproofing substance that is used in airplanes. In earlier years, when the goat had been fireproofed, the dew had made the liquid drip off the goat. To prevent this from happening in 2006, Fireproof Protector Solvent Base was applied to the goat. Despite their efforts, the goat has been damaged or destroyed a total of 38 times. On the 27th of November 2016, an arsonist equipped with petrol burned it down just hours after its inauguration.
Oh no.
After a few flame-free years under 24-hour security, the goat was again burned on the 17th of December 2021.
That's so fucking funny.
And we'll skip that Natural Sciences Yule Club bollocks. I don't want to read that. And here's
Right,
the timeline.
Let's look at the timeline. This is
It
great.
shows
It's got
you
a
the
lot of
security
information.
additions and whether it survived or it got destroyed and how it got destroyed, which is just great. So in 1966, it was burned, obviously. Classic.
Yeah, methods of
1967...
destruction, fire.
it was on like New Year's Eve as well. It got
Yeah,
destroyed.
December 31st, yeah.
In 1967 and 1968, it survived, and they added fences in 1968. The first security addition of many. 1969, it was burned again on the 31st of December, and they added the security addition, even with the additional security addition of chicken wire netting inside of the goat. I don't know how that's going to protect it from being burnt down. So that wasn't very
It was
effective.
still burned down.
From 1970 to 1979, it was destroyed every year, but in various ways. 1970, it was burned down. The goat's destruction was blamed on 2 drunk teenagers, which is pretty funny. They were just like, fucking hell, I'm fucking pissed, gonna go down and burn down a fucking goat.
Oh, God.
In 1971, it was smashed to pieces.
Smashed to pieces. I love how they've got question marks on the date of destruction. They don't know when it happened.
It was just randomly. Someone was like, oh shit, the goat's been smashed up.
Oh, my God.
It looks like in 1972 it just collapsed, so it was just built
it
badly.
collapsed. Wow.
In 1973 it was stolen.
It was stolen.
The goat
It was
was
stolen by a man
Oh,
who
you
then
can read
placed
that.
it in his backyard. He was later sentenced to 2 years in prison for aggravated theft.
2 years!
That's crazy.
Like, that's fucked up, because we're laughing about it. That's probably a really serious event in that man's life, where
He
for 2
fucking
years...
stole this. How?
Okay, yeah,
It's
how did you even fucking
huge.
steal it?
He
Oh,
stole it.
The Natural Science Club took over in 1971, so that was a 2-meter one. So it was quite small. Probably just like put it in the back of a van.
But
I mean,
why
yeah.
the fuck did he put it? Why would you steal something and then put it, like, telegraph that theft? That's so
I don't know.
stupid.
He probably thought no one's gonna care that I've stole this goat. Burns down every year anyway and gets smashed to bits, so who cares? 1974, it was burned again. 1975, it collapsed under its own weight. This one's quite mental. In 1976, it was hit by a car.
Wow.
A student rammed the hind legs of the goat with a Volvo Amazon, collapsing the structure. That's really dangerous. He could have died doing that.
Yeah, that's a crazy way to take down the goat.
Oh,
Oh my god.
1977, it was burned again, and in 1978, it was kicked to pieces.
How do they know? How do they know? They don't know when it was destroyed again. It's a big
What's
question
the
mark on
source?
when, but they know it was specifically kicked to pieces.
Source 7,
The
the
fuck?
Gävle City Guide. Apparently, in that guide, it references that it was kicked to pieces, but I'm not going to read through the guide to confirm that. So I'm just going to believe it. So this is where in 1979 we get another security edition, which is after the first goat was burned. Wait, what? Oh yeah, in 1979 was when they first started using fireproofing. So the first goat
Right.
of 1979 was burned, and then
They fireproofed the second.
yeah. Oh, it was
Oh,
burned
it was-
prior to its assembly.
Yeah. The goat was burned down before construction even finished. A second goat was constructed and finished, but was later destroyed and broken into pieces. It's so fucking funny.
every year, there's like generations of people destroying this goat.
They keep building it. And people, random fucking people,
Just break it.
just come and fucking destroy it. Why?
I don't know. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. I love it so
Oh
much.
man, it's so weird. It's so fucking weird.
The turn of the decade was
God.
bad for the goat because on Christmas Eve it was burned down.
Oh,
It
no.
survived 1981.
Wow.
It's the first time it survived in over 10 years.
1968. Yeah,
Yeah.
holy shit. Fucking hell. 15 years.
It's fucking insane.
Jesus.
1982 it was burned again. 1983, it had its legs destroyed.
Legs destroyed.
The method of destruction is such a funny like column. It's just like such arbitrary things that happen to it.
Fucking legs destroyed. Jesus.
1984, it was burned. 1985, there was a new security edition enclosed by a 2-meter high metal fence guarded by security and soldiers from the 14th Infantry Regiment.
And that year it was burned.
That year it was still burned down somehow.
How?
They infiltrated the
God.
goat's metal fenced area with security.
Oh God.
And they still burned it down.
That's fucking funny. Jesus Christ.
1986, it was burned down. Oh, and this year was the first year the Southern Merchants Guild built their goat since 1971.
Oh Jesus Christ. I'm literally crying. I'm literally fucking crying. It's so
It's
fucking
amazing.
funny.
I told you it was amazing.
Oh,
It's
God.
so good. It's
Jesus
so good. It
Christ.
just goes on for like 50 years.
In 1987, it's the first year it was heavily fireproofed, and everybody take a guess on how it was destroyed.
It burned down again. The fireproofing did nothing.
Oh God.
Oh.
No.
1988, it survived, and
Wow.
gamblers were for the first time able to gamble on the fate of the goat with English bookmakers.
Wow.
Of course, we were getting
Wow.
involved with it. Come on, lad, come down to the fucking bookies. Come fucking guess what's gonna happen to the goat. 1989, it burned down again prior to assembly.
No, it burned down twice. It burned down
Oh,
prior to
fuck.
assembly and January.
In March 1990, another goat was built, this time for the shooting of the Swedish motion picture called Blackjack. So there was
Wow.
another one. So there was like, in the space of like 4 months, there was 3 goats. In 1990, I suppose that goat that was built in March, it survived because it was guarded by many volunteers. People were
Wow.
getting sick of it. The local
Yeah.
community was up in arms.
Yeah.
Like, stop
The people of the
burning
town.
a Gävle goat.
Oh my God.
But the next year, they struck back on Christmas Eve, and it was
No,
burned down
not
again. The goat was joined by an advertising sled that turned out to be illegally built. It was later rebuilt to be taken to Stockholm as part of a protest campaign against the closing of the 14th Infantry Regiment.
Oh my God. We're
The
getting
goat
so
was
much
involved in politics. It was
The
was
14th
protesting.
Infantry Regiment was the regiment that tried to protect it.
The goat
in
stepped up.
1985.
The goat stepped up when its friends needed it.
Fuck's sake.
So the goat was burned down twice again in 1992, after 8 days, and again on the 20th of December.
I love how some years it's burned down twice. It gets burnt down, they rebuild it, and it gets burnt down again, for fuck's sake.
That's so amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Why?
Oh, fucking hell. The perpetrator of the 3 attacks in 1992 was sent to jail. And then the goat committee... Wait. It's just the goat committee was founded in 1992. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the goat committee has now been founded. It's established
Yes, we
itself
have the
among the
goat
titans
committee.
of Swedish industry.
Yeah.
In 1993, there's a new security edition, guarded by taxis. Clarification needed, so that may not be the case. And the Swedish Home Guard, so it survived that year.
It did survive that year, yeah.
And it survived 1994, so that's 2 years
Wow.
running it survived, which is the first time ever I think it survived 2 years.
No,
Yeah.
it survived
no,
2 years
yeah.
right at the start, 67 and 68.
Yeah,
This is the first time since, though.
true. The goat followed the Swedish national hockey team to Italy for the World Championship in hockey in 1994, which is great. Oh no! In 1995, on Christmas Day, it burns
Oh
down.
my God.
A Norwegian was arrested for attempting to burn down the goat. It was rebuilt for the 550th anniversary of the Gävleborg County.
Wow.
1996, it was monitored by webcams. That's a new security edition, so it survived. 1997, it survived with damage.
It's the year I was born.
Oh yeah, so it's a good omen.
Yeah.
It was damaged by fireworks.
By fireworks, yeah.
Okay.
It says the Natural Science Club's goat was attacked too, but survived with minor damage.
I love those two goats that are going through like two different ordeals each year. And then 1998, it was burned down during a major blizzard. Like, people went out during a major blizzard specifically to burn it down.
Oh man!
But it was
so
rebuilt,
funny.
and the rebuilt one, it looks like it survived.
Yeah, that looks to be the case.
1999, it was burned within hours of being put up.
I love how sometimes they put the date, and other times they put the time after, like how long since it was built. Oh,
I suppose
man.
it adds to it. It's like people were fiending for the goat in 1999. Like, they were waiting for it to get put up.
Within
And the
hours.
Natural Science Club's goat also
Oh
burned
my
down that year.
God.
So both of them failed to survive.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
And with the turn of the millennium, we have more goats. In late December, the goat was burned in 2000.
Wow.
And the Natural Science Club goats was thrown into the Gävle River. 2001, this is my birth year, and it was burned down.
Wow.
Another visitor from Cleveland. Oh wait, no, this is the guy from
This is
Cleveland,
the guy,
Ohio.
yeah, this is the one time, yeah.
Yeah, he burnt the goat. The Natural Science Club goat was also burnt. 2002, the release year of Kingdom Hearts 1 in
that's
the
true.
US. On St. Lucy's Day, the goat was guarded by Swedish radio and TV personality Gert Fylking. So he was there on his own. Anyone fucking comes to fucking fuck this goat up, you're gonna have to fucking go through me.
Oh my god, what the
It
fuck?
survived with damage. A 22-year-old from Stockholm tried to set the Southern Merchant's goat on fire, but failed, the goat receiving only minor damage. So that's got to be thanks to Gert Fylking, right?
I would think so.
He stopped this 22-year-old delinquent from
He
destroying
stopped
it.
him with his bare hands.
He punched him in the face. Like, get off the fucking goat. Don't know why he's Northern English.
He's got
but...
that accent, yeah.
2003, it was burned twice.
Yep.
No. A second goat was put up a week after the first one, but the second goat survived without any known incidents.
That's good.
2004, it burned again. 2005, it was burned again. Burnt by unknown vandals reportedly dressed as Santa and the Gingerbread Man by shooting a flaming arrow at the goat.
That's incredible.
That's amazing. The hunt for the arsonist responsible for the goat burning in 2005 was featured on the weekly Swedish live broadcast TV3's Most Wanted. Oh god.
What the fuck?
2006, it survived. Although the Natural Science Club goat was burned too. It was burned.
Wow.
So the goat, the big one survived 2006, and it also survived in 2007. But the Natural Science Club's goat was toppled. It was pushed over, and it was toppled over on the 13th of December, and they came back on Christmas Eve and burned it down.
That's so stupid.
Oh, fucking Christ. 2008, it was burned again. That's a big fucking... Do you want to read that passage of text on 2008?
Yeah.
It's quite a big one.
10,000 people turned out for the inauguration of one of the goats. No backup goat was built to replace the main goat should the worst happen, nor was the goat treated with flame repellent. Anna Ostman, spokesperson of the goat committee, said the repellent made it look ugly in the previous years, like a brown terrier. On the 16th of December, the Natural Science Club's goat was vandalised and later removed.
Oh.
On the 26th of December, there was an attempt to burn down the Southern Merchant's goat, but passers-by managed to extinguish the fire. The following day, the goat finally succumbed to the flames ignited by an unknown assailant at 3:50 in the morning.
What the fuck? That's such a weird time to be out burning the goat. It's like
I suppose
4
it's
in
the
the
best
morning.
time. No one's going to be around. You can get away with it.
That is very true. 2009, it was burned again. A person attempted to set the Southern Merchant's goat on fire. It was unsuccessful. Oh no, there was an unsuccessful attempt made to throw the Natural Science Club's goat into the river again.
Oh
The culprit then tried again to set the goat on fire. And then someone stole the Natural Science Club's goat using a truck. Why does everyone want to steal it? I mean, I'd want one, to be fair. I'm not
would
gonna
want
lie.
one too. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually.
Next year I might make one outside my house.
I'm gonna go burn it.
On the night of the 23rd of December, before 4 a.m., the Southern Merchant goat was set on fire and was burned to the frame, even though it had a thick layer of snow on its back. The goat had 2 online webcams which were put out of service by a DOS attack, instigated by computer hackers just before the burning.
What the fuck?
It's like they're heists at this point. Like,
Yeah,
you know, they have
what
to
the
get through
hell is
layers of
going
security.
Oh my god.
Now we're in the 2010s. It survived 2010. It was a good year.
Nice.
They were not successful in burning the Natural Science Club's goat. And one of the guards tasked with protecting the Southern Merchant's goat had been offered payment to leave his post so that the goat could be stolen via helicopter and transported to Stockholm. Both goats survived and were dismantled and returned to storage in early January 2011. Nice.
Okay.
In 2011, it was burned down again, but it did have the security addition of being sprayed with water to create a coating of ice.
Yeah, it didn't work though, did it?
Didn't fucking work. Both goats were burned that year.
Right.
2012
great.
is not much information. It's just burned.
Fire. Yeah.
2013. Oh, I keep hiccuping. 2013, it was soaked in flame retardant, but was still burned. Don't know how.
Oh,
Survived 2014. There were 3 arson attempts.
Wow.
And then the Natural Science Club goat was collapsed. Fucking hell. 2015, it was burned again. Do you want to read this? The extra text?
A 26-year-old man fleeing the scene with a singed face, smelling of gasoline, and holding a lighter in his hand was arrested. Under questioning, he admitted to committing the offence, adding that he was drunk at the time, and then in retrospect, it was an extremely bad idea. He was sentenced in January 2018 to probation by an appellate court with a 6,000 SEK fine and 80,000 SEK in damages. The Natural Science Club goat was also burned.
It was then burned again in 2016.
It was. The goat was destroyed by an arsonist equipped with petrol on its inauguration day, just hours after its 50th birthday party.
No.
Organisers said they would not rebuild the goat in 2016. The 21-year-old was sentenced to probation by the Gävle Tingsrat and was sentenced to a fine to pay roughly 100,000 SEK in damages. The evidence mainly revolved around a hat that the perpetrator had dropped during his escape.
No.
The police later DNA matched it with a 21-year-old local. It was replaced by the smaller Natural Science Club goat, built by high school students. This goat was later hit by a car. YouTuber Tom Scott covered the Gävle goat in a video released on November 8th, 2016. Yeah, I like him. He's good.
It's very good.
Principal filming of the goat itself took place mere hours before the goat was burned down.
Fuck, someone hit it with a car. Again. That's not even the first time that's happened.
Oh god, that's funny.
So there's 2017. It's got more security, double fence, 2 fences and cameras and guards, and it survived.
It survived.
Which is nice. There was no attempts. No one even wanted to go for it in 2017 because of all that.
Yeah.
All that fucking security.
Makes a lot of sense.
There was more in 2018. There was fencing, cameras, guards, a taxi rank to increase numbers of people nearby.
And it survived with damage.
It did survive with damage. The goat was inaugurated on the 2nd of December. An attempted burning of the Natural Science Club goat occurred on the night of the 15th of December, resulting in minor damage to its left front leg. The Gävle Bocken Twitter account recorded 2 incidents, an unspecified harassment incident on... Wait, someone harassed the goat.
On Twitter.
And an intrusion into the goat's enclosure on the 31st of December from someone claiming to need to use the toilet.
Wow.
So it survived 2018. In
Yep.
2019, there was even more security added.
Holy shit.
A double fence, 24-hour CCTV.
At this point, they've added so many double fences. There's like 8 fences. What the fuck is going on?
Oh god. 24-hour CCTV, 2 guards, 2 guards patrolling 24 hours a day, and a canine unit.
Holy
So it's
shit.
definitely survived 2019.
Yeah.
On the 13th of December, fire crews responded to a call that the little goat was burning, only to discover it was in fact a miniature Yule goat somebody had brought and torched at the scene. They were like, well, I can't fucking burn a real one down, so I'll fucking burn my own one down. The Natural Science Club goat was burned but not destroyed, and a suspect was taken into custody. This was the first time ever that the goat had survived more than 2 years in a row. True, 3 years
Wow.
going.
Wow.
And now we're into the 2020s. In 2020, they had guards, double fence, 24-hour CCTV, and a public webcam feed. And it survived again. It's 4 years.
Yeah. Well, everyone was stuck inside.
True.
With COVID.
I feel like people, you know, they were feeling a bit down, and they were like, let's not kick the goat while it's down, you know?
Yeah, the goat's probably got it.
Exactly. Don't get the goat. It's got COVID.
Yeah.
The inauguration of the goat was digital, and members of the public were advised not to gather around the goat. There was no traditional celebration. The goat was not harmed during the 2020 holiday season, making 2020 the 4th consecutive year of the goat's survival. But disaster would strike in 2021. With the COVID pandemic out the way, it burned down again.
How?
After 4 years.
How? I need to understand how. It survived for 4 years in a row because they had like 1 million fences, cameras, guards, a taxi rank, people patrolling, a
Honestly.
canine unit, like all of this CCTV. How the fuck did it burn down in 2021?
Maybe
How?
they were
Who
like...
did this?
Maybe the company was like, okay, it's been 4 years. People have forgotten about it. Surely. Let's like ease up on the security because it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, maybe.
And this year we'll just trust the people. And the people burned it
they
down.
burned it down.
In the early hours of the 12th of December.
Oh god. That's
During the
funny.
same weekend, so that was the Science Club goat that was burned down. During the same weekend, a drunk person was caught trying to jump the fence of the larger goat. But they obviously were caught. But then the larger goat was burned in the early hours of December not 2017, what am I on about? Early hours of 17th of December. A 40-year-old man was arrested and later sentenced to 6 months in prison. 2022, they upped the security again. New 24-hour real-time public webcam feed, double fence, and 24-hour guards. So it survived. Yeah, that's a good year. Good year for the goat on 2022. So in 2023, there's 24-hour guards on site, a double fence, and 24-hour public webcam stream, and it has been damaged, but not from people.
Oh.
Due to the straw used to construct the goat containing higher than usual amounts of seed, the goat has been damaged by flocks of jackdaws foraging for food.
Oh.
So
very
even
nice.
when people aren't trying, nature wants it gone. I mean, there's still, like, you know, a while till it gets taken down, so someone might just burn it down.
It could happen this year. If you're
It
listening, definitely don't do it.
No, we want you to do it. I'm secretly hoping for the burning
Don't
down
burn.
of the Yule goat.
Don't burn down the goat. But it'd be really funny if you did.
Yeah, don't burn it down. It's illegal, and you have to pay 100 SEK in fines. But it'd be really funny if you did it. So that's the Gävle goat. That's the whole timeline of it from 1966 to 2023.
I like
still
how
an ongoing saga.
in the see also section you've got Wicker Man.
And garden gnome liberationists. What the fuck
my
does that
God.
even mean?
I think people steal gnomes and they and then they put them somewhere out in the wild
Or do they burn it down?
because they're freeing them. They're freeing the gnomes.
Oh, they're liberating the gnomes. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a thing. I think I've heard of this before actually.
It's in London. It's happening in London. London town.
Very interesting. But no, that was very interesting. I think people have definitely they're finding it harder to burn the goat these days.
They are.
They're way less creative than they were in the 70s. In the 70s, that was so fucking funny.
Sure, it was like stealing it, fucking throwing it into a river,
hitting it with a car, smashing it to pieces, kicking it to pieces. It's so good.
Oh man, it was amazing. Yeah, I love that. I fucking love that.
Oh,
the goat. We should check on it next year.
Yeah, we'll check on it yearly, and we'll see how it's doing that year or the previous year.
It's really good. I love that.
Hopefully, I mean, I hope it gets buttoned down this year. I think that would be really funny.
So do I. I like it when it says fire.
Yeah, I like
on the Wikipedia page.
Oh my god, Jesus
really
Christ!
Good. Very Christmassy.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's the Yavli goat section.
Yeah.
Brilliant. The last thing we have is the Patreon topics, of which we have 3.
Nice.
So we'll quickly shoot through these. All right. First is from Connoisseur Sam, who says, "Merry Christmas, lads. Not a big topic today, but a Christmas dream I had when I was a little kid. It's a little
Christmas
tragic.
dream.
Basically, I was probably around 7 or so and really excited for Christmas. However, there was a complication. I kinda killed a toddler, pushed her into a pool and drowned her. So I had to go to trial, and I missed Christmas. I woke up crying and felt very guilty. I feel guilty to this day. Why I had to dream that at Christmas is beyond me, but to this day it haunts me. Anyway, hope you two have a jolly time and a few less disturbing topics. Connoisseur Sam out."
What the fuck?
Blimey. It was Christmas. You were excited for Christmas, and you had a dream that you killed a toddler and put on trial, and it scarred you. You woke up crying. Jesus,
that's a horrific
rough.
Christmas dream.
That is rough. That is actually really rough.
I like how the bad part of the dream was that you were on trial and missed Christmas.
I had to go on trial and I missed Christmas.
That fucking 2-year-old dying ruined Christmas, man. Stupid bitch. That's awful.
Why didn't she know how to swim, for fuck's sake?
Parents clearly don't care about her. Natural selection and all that.
That's funny.
Fucking hell, that's amazing. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate that.
One. Next one's from Disciple Nick Zan, who says, yawning. Good day, James and George. A Merry Christmas to you both. Got a quick question for James. I know it isn't exciting that Tyler isn't. I know, isn't it exciting that Tyler isn't asked specifically anymore? Yeah, it is. Anyway, this morning I was thinking about how culture affects the way families celebrate Christmas. For example, the English usually do lunch on the 25th with red and white meats and a lot of veg and puddings, whereas the Italians do dinner on the 24th with lots of seafood and pasta and biscuits. So I was wondering if you've had a Christmas over an island with Elva at some stage, and if so, how does an Irish Christmas differ from an English one? Thanks, lads, and a Merry Christmas to the viewers and listeners at home, Nick. No, I haven't. I've never had Christmas in Ireland, and I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Let's Google
it's
it.
The same as it is here.
I would say get Elva in here, but I assume she would not want to come in and be on the podcast.
Yeah, probably
on a whim.
I've searched Irish, and one of the suggested things that I've searched before, and the only thing I've suggested that I've searched before after the word Irish is Irish slurs. And I don't know why I would have searched that, or for what reason in particular.
You were practicing for when you went over to see Elba's family.
Yeah, I needed to know.
Stand in the middle of their living room and just start listing off all the slurs. What is a traditional Irish Christmas?
I've got a lot of Christmas traditions here. Candle in the window is a tradition at Christmas in Ireland. Wren Boy procession.
Sounds like Red Boy.
It's a little known theory that the Wren Boys procession is actually a custom first established by the Celtic people of ancient Ireland. Well, that doesn't tell me what it is at all.
Wren Boy. I wish I was a Wren Boy.
Irish Christmas dinner. Ham, mince pies, plum pudding, roast potatoes, Brussels sprout. Yeah, it's just like a
pretty similar to a. I'm sure we probably got a lot of our Christmas traditions in England from Ireland.
Well, it'd be the other way around, wouldn't it? When we
Would it?
raided them. and
Yeah, but then we
subjugate
invade
their
and we
people.
take. That's what we're known for. We take people's traditions.
I think we did it the other way around when we did Ireland. To be honest.
What? So we took their traditions first and then invaded them.
No, we invaded them and we just made them do our things. That's why no one speaks
true,
Irish. They all speak
true.
English.
That's true, to be fair. Yeah, we like doing that sometimes. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. But yeah,
I'm sure they do
I'm
like
sure
their roast
Irish
potatoes
Christmas is.
in Ireland. That makes a lot of sense.
What does Shona mean in Irish? It means God is gracious. I'm sure they all say that on Christmas Day.
I'm sure they do.
In Ireland, Little Christmas, also known as Women's Christmas, and sometimes Women's Little Christmas. What?
What?
Oh yeah, you gonna go celebrate Women's Little Christmas, are you? Yeah. Fuck off.
Women's Little Christmas.
Goose was the traditional meat served on Women's Christmas.
Goose.
Women's Christmas.
Women's Christmas.
Yeah, fucking hell, the wife's fucking going on. I'm gonna send her over to Little Women's Christmas.
If you're not fucking careful, love, you'll be having a little woman's Christmas this year.
You get fucking goose instead of fucking lovely turkey.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Irish
Jesus
Christmas seems to be
Christ.
the same. I'm sure if you go further back, there was probably differences.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
yeah, Google says it's been observed for 1,688 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That's a few
Good.
years.
it's a good time. Irish
Wow.
Christmas. I specifically like Little Women's Christmas though.
That's good. That's very good.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Nick. The last topic we have is from Dylan, who says, "What is your favorite holiday drink?" Fucking J2O Glitterberry.
Oh, shit's horrible.
That is
Hate
the
it.
number one. That is the number one holiday drink for me.
I hate it. It's horrible.
What's your favorite Christmas drink?
Either hot chocolate, which is a classic,
Yeah, I
or
suppose
mead.
so.
I like mead.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good.
yeah.
I'll bring it to. Oh, if we still have the bottle, I'm sure I asked. Where the fuck would it be? I'm sure I asked Mum to keep it, but I'll bring the mead to Christmas this year.
Why would she throw it away?
Because we would obviously get in the kitchen and the garage done and everything, and all the bottles of like old alcohol were in the garage. But I've had this bottle of mead for about 2 years.
Oh right.
I'll bring it at Christmas so you can try some because
Oh,
it is really
nice.
nice. It's like
That sounds good.
spirity, but then you have like a nice honey taste to
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that
It's
does
good.
sound good. Yeah, I like
It's
that.
good, yeah.
I like the sound of that.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Who's that says that?
Skyrim Guard.
Oh yeah.
What is
yeah,
it?
Sorry.
Dragons?
I was thinking it was an Assassin's Creed character. For
No,
some reason.
no. I tell you what, Connor. I've got what. Wait.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know who's that you're meant to be.
I tell
It's
you
meant to be
what,
Thomas
Connor.
Hickey for a second there, but I realise that's not what he sounds like. There's definitely a line in the game where someone goes, "I tell you what, Connor."
Jesus Christ.
There's gotta be.
Oh no, it's cut out again.
Oh shit, Discord's
You
cut out
there?
again.
Am I alone?
Hello.
I wonder what this is going to be like when I have
Oh,
to
no,
edit it.
Discord has
and
cut
I
out.
forget to edit it, so it's just me and George talking to ourselves
Hello?
over the top of each other. Potentially.
Hello. I heard something then.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. It's back.
We're
It's
back.
back.
We're back. What the fuck is going on with your internet?
I don't know if it's mine. It's not that bad.
I think it is yours.
What internet do you have? What is your service
What
provider?
do you mean? What internet do I have?
What internet
Oh.
you got?
Oh, it's a fucking random one. It's the only
Oh.
one we can get in our house.
It's gotta be yours then. It's gotta be yours.
No,
Some
my
fucking
internet's
third
sick.
party, fucking
No.
shit company with no reputation.
My internet's sick and it's quick.
Yeah, ours is pretty not great. It's alright. It's okay. It's just not what I would want, you know? Probably
Yeah.
is mine.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. I was doing random AC3 voices.
Cool. That's the podcast.
Oh no, the call's dropped off again.
Did it just fucking cut
Oh
out
no.
again?
What
Oh
is
my god, it's
going
just
on
fucking
right
cut out
now?
again. What the fuck is going on?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, it keeps cutting out. I think that's a good
Yeah,
place for us to end.
I think it actually might be me.
Yeah, I mean, my internet, I can still send messages. And I noticed that when it happened the first time, I'd send an iMessage to you and it wasn't going through.
Oh shit! I guess it's me. Oh fuck! I don't know why that's happening. That's really weird.
It's the Christmas ghost of the past.
Yeah, the past cast. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! All
It's
right.
Walshy. He's in your fucking walls.
Yeah, he's doing Assassin's Creed Mirage reviews in my walls.
It's Founded Scarab going, my game of the year is Assassin's Creed Mirage.
In my walls.
In your wall. They're both there.
That's true.
Fucking hell.
Recording the Eagles Cool podcast.
What a classic. That was such a banger.
Man. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
man.
But that's it for our Christmas special, our Christmas episode of the Horsey and the Fox
piss
podcast. Amazing. Thank you so much for all the support over the course of this year. Everyone that's been listening and tuning in. Really appreciate it, whether that is on audio services or on YouTube.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. I said it like that.
It's been a good year for the show. And we'll be back next year at some point. I don't know exactly when. It'll probably be like towards like the end of January, maybe.
Yeah, that'll do.
Something like that. So, bit of a hiatus, but we kind of do that between podcasts anyway. So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter. But we'll see. Probably towards the end of January, and we'll do. Yeah, we'll get some gaming. It'll be sick.
Be a good time.
Nice. Be
a really, really good time. I'll be really happy.
It'll be great.
And maybe we'll even stream next year at some point.
Maybe we even will.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
That would be epic.
Yeah. Yeah, fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic. All right, everyone.
It's Merry Christmas from me and Bjorn.
Merry Christmas from me as well. And also a Happy New Year.
And Happy Little Women's Christmas as well.
Happy Little Women's Christmas. Don't forget about that one. Don't forget about that one. And also don't forget, if you're in Sweden, don't forget to burn the goat. Yeah.
Or like drive your car into it.
Yeah. Well, there's like 6 layers of gates now, so...
Or get your mates together and kick it to pieces.
Pay off the guards outside and get them to shoot at it with their guns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right. We'll see you later, everybody. Have a good
Christmas.
Have a good New Year, and we'll see you next year. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.